Welcome to the Dorks in Danger stream. It's happening.
Dorks in Danger.
There it is.
Dorks in Danger.
That's the theme song. That's it right there.
Yeah, I was just about to say, we're done.
Yeah, we did it.
We're done.
First
We got
take.
it. First
Cut
take,
that.
yeah.
That's a wrap. Anyway,
Alrighty.
welcome. This is what we're doing today.
All right, so we left off last time with the party having ventured through the final few chambers of the dungeon underneath the bathhouse here in Baldur's Gate, trying to rout the cultists of the Dead Three, in order to prevent them from their murderous crime spree that they were enacting on the city during the chaos of the refugee crisis. You had one final encounter with what you believe to be likely one of the highest ranking members, at least at this location, of the Dead Three, a bare-chested, muscular individual with a flayed face with an exposed skull. This was quite a dangerous individual, and luckily with your numbers you managed to overwhelm them, but regardless, it was a harrowing experience. You also had come across the body of what appeared to be Mortlock Van Thamper, one of the sons of Duke Thalamra Van Thamper, one of the 4 dukes composing the Council of 4, the main governing body of the city. Not quite sure what had transpired, but likely you believe that the individual with the flayed face was the one responsible for Mortlock's death, as he appeared to have died quite recently. You did find on him a note that simply read, as I go remember what I actually wrote. Read. 1 second. Oh, did we lose someone?
No.
No, that was just my fault.
Oh, okay, that was
the
you saying.
clone.
Don't worry about
A note that simply read, "Go to the Dead Three and coordinate them. I hope even a simpleton such as you can manage that." And it was signed, it was written in a beautiful cursive common script, and signed with the letters AV. Kleeck, having some knowledge of the higher ups and the patriarchs here in the city of Baldur's Gate, assumed that AV might have stood for one of the other sons of the Duke Thalamra, likely Amric Van Thamper. After clearing the dungeon and making your way back through the dark, musty, and humid tunnels back to the surface, you're greeted again with the beautiful sense of the bathhouse and fragrances that are much needed rest from the lower dungeon that you just came from.
The fragrances.
Hopefully that you guys were going to get a moment to rest a bit, maybe clean up and relax. It wasn't long till a pile of corpses was discovered in one of the massage rooms. The corpses of Flaming Fist guards, the same guards Kleeck had left behind here to watch over the bathhouse. It was then that a knock at the door came, and you were greeted by what appeared to be 5 strangely clothed individuals, all of which wearing long robes and masks that were vaguely draconic-like. They claimed they were after treasure, a treasure that was stolen by their queen, Tiamat, the evil goddess of the chromatic dragons. They claimed that their treasure was here, and that it was a treasure that you had all claimed while you were in the dungeon, and they're demanding it back. After some deliberating, you did manage to get them to agree to let you keep the coin that you found, but you had to return the precious objects. And you were all left at this stalemate deciding as to what to do. So, what are you doing?
Yeah, question. Are we like... Do we like reverse the thing from last time that...
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah. I'm gonna roll that back to give you guys a,
Okay.
you know, a chance
30
to,
seconds.
you know, a little bit of a chance to decide exactly what you want to do, because I feel like you guys were still sort of
I'm
on the
panicking.
fence as to what to do.
Panic.
Yeah, so I think what would be great is if we kind of went back to what Kleeck was addressing. Like, he kind of turned his back to the guys there
Yep.
and was gonna speak to the group. If we
The
want
individual who was speaking to him is just at the door, is just standing there, arms crossed, waiting.
Now that I see where they are, that changes what I was going to do.
Wow.
the stream watchers are asking to boost Crucible's volume.
I did increase Crucible's volume. It's as high as I have everything as high as it'll go without it peaking. So
Crucible's just shy.
him quiet boy.
I should be able, I can increase my gain here a little bit.
Gain.
Oh, whoa.
Gain. Hopefully that's a little bit better.
It is better now, says
Go
Gola.
louder for me.
I don't wanna,
Anyway.
I don't want to crank the gain too much.
Yeah.
Then it's gonna start peaking
More
a whole lot.
gains.
More gains, mad gains, bro.
More
Hi,
gains.
Corbin.
So, and that's
Hello,
the
everyone.
situation if you say we get like, I don't know, 10 seconds for each character to do something before, or do we like do negotiation again?
No, we've negotiated. I think.
No,
we're
you've
past that
negotiated.
point.
You've talked to them, and you have convinced them to. They're willing to let you keep the coin you found, as payment for basically doing their job for them. However, they do still want the precious items that you acquired. That being the two. Now, having you had used one of them, vials of potion. I think of potions of dragon's breath. I believe it was was it a brass crown or bronze crown? Bronze crown and the 10, I think, agate stones.
Agates.
Agates. I believe those are the items that they require you to return.
Yes, plus a mask.
And the mask, yes, the porcelain mask. So very similar. It's actually a very similar mask to the ones they wear.
So
However, it seems to be a little bit nicer.
yeah. So Gasz would probably sneak, since this will look like as if there's about to be combat. He will probably get into like a more advantageous position, meaning probably somewhere around the windows where Kip is. So he would try to sneak
Okay.
secretly to the other side of the...
If you're trying to do it unnoticed by the cultists, I'll have you make a stealth check on it.
Yeah, of course. That is,
Nor is still of the.
that is an 18.
18?
Yeah.
You are fairly confident that they did not notice you.
Hey.
Go ahead, Drain.
I would still say that Nor is of the disposition that engaging in combat is not the wisest decision, given that half of us are at half HP and justice can be served another day, but is prepared to assist in what ways that he can if this is the course of action we're taking.
Kind of in line with Kleeck. I'm just, because I'm assuming he's looking at me since we were the ones talking to each other last time.
Kleeck would probably say something along the lines of, I think we can take them. However, given we have a room full of bodies, these guys are obviously not your everyday run-of-the-mill cultists. So, if this goes south, and there are more bodies to add to the pile, are you willing to shoulder that blame?
Who is this being asked of me?
To Draeneth.
Oh.
I want to do the right thing.
What do you think the right thing is? Because I'm not gonna throw all your lives into danger. You've already been through hell and back. Pun entirely intended.
I was trying to not laugh. Damn it. think it might just be best if we give them what they need. We're all very kind of fucking hurt.
Kleeck kind of sighs, and even though he's in a giant suit of armor, rubs at his temples and says, okay, and the rest of you?
So if Kleeck,
I mean, I'm
Take a-
confused because I thought Kleeck was really got him for the fight last time we were here.
He
Um,
is still gunning for it, but at the same time, there are bodies in the other room. We've
Yeah.
already fought a shitload of people. Everyone's health is not great. He would rather fight, but if the entire party is also of the opinion that, you know, we should probably stand down and give them what they want because we're not in great shape, he'll stand down. He won't be thrilled about it, but
if you look over to Gasz, Kleeck, then you will just see that he's ready. He's totally indifferent to what's going to happen next, and he's just has his short sword out and his dagger attached to his tail, and he looks like as if he's just waiting for a sign to jump out of the window.
So that's 2 yeses for fighting.
I mean,
Well, it's a whatever you want from Gasz, basically.
I'm always ready to kill.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
think
I mean,
people
these are
have a hard time.
cultists. Fucking, you know, we came here to kill cultists, and these are cultists, and they killed the fucking Flaming Fist guards. You know, like, we're gonna have to fight these guys someday or another. And today is just as good a day. I mean, sure, we're beat, but we. I think we got this. So I say fight.
All right, fuck it. Crossbow.
Crossbow or
Crossbow. I haven't drank that yet, and they're also not in
They're
a
looking
line.
right at they're looking right at you, so they're prepared. I mean,
Yeah.
they can hear you openly talking.
Yeah.
So
they wouldn't let me close
they're
the
not-
door.
Yep.
They're not. You're not gonna.
Not gonna get a
into
surprise round,
So
but
you're gonna go for an attack. I'm gonna have to ask everyone to roll initiative.
Right.
All right,
Alright,
fuck it. Crossbow.
here we go.
Let's do
let's add
this.
5 more people to our body count.
Fuck it. Let's do it.
See, our body
Alrighty.
count doesn't matter. It's their body count. That's the
rolled
bad one.
Natural 20 for 29.
Oh,
Holy God.
What the actual hell? Whoa! Loud song.
Dun 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 dun.
Crucible bot. Be
So
quiet.
loud.
Sorry if that was. Unfortunately, audio balancing is very hard.
The orchestra just showed up.
There's like a boss battle sound.
Hey, I'm
Good.
awake now though. Good job. Oh.
Okay, let me remove everyone. Remove the turn orders, and then we're gonna re-add.
That start of the song was just like, hello, we're the brass section.
Fuck, what's wrong?
I'm just gonna wait until everything's been
Oh, there
added.
it is. Oh right,
Okay,
I'm
everyone's-
not Kibnaak.
You're not Kibnaak.
Whoops,
Not
this is the
Kibnaak.
wrong. This is a different
I am
campaign.
Kibnaak.
Are you Kibnaak in a different
Are you
campaign?
kidnapping in a
Hey.
campaign?
Oh, you're a kobold in a
No,
different
sorry,
campaign. That's
There's
right.
so many K names. I meant
There are.
Kashak, and then I was looking at the party list of Vawunis, and I'm like, oh shit, Kibnaak. I'm gonna read that out loud. No, I was on Kashak's page. Oh right, I'm a +0 because I'm a big ass suit of armor man.
Yeah, you are.
Oh,
Very
boy.
different from the other character you play.
How do you got a 29?
She's got the
Black
alert feet,
magic.
man.
Oh boy, that's not a very good.
I got 7.
Please.
So let
I
me
don't
know
think
when
your
you guys.
crossbow's gonna
Wow.
go first.
The
also
crossbow ain't
slow.
going out first, man.
Why are you so slow?
Because I'm a big dragon man. I'm not the fastest person in the universe.
There we go.
Even the dude in the suit of armor is faster than me. Also, I'm heavily wounded.
Like, quick question. Who has the health potions? We still have 2 left, right?
We have 1, and I have it.
I turned Tarkus up because the music is so
Do
brassy.
like a really cool action throw. Just chuck
Sorry,
it
here,
across
let me
the room.
Don't.
try to do
Listen,
something.
No,
I
it's
only
fine.
tried throwing
Yeah,
health
please don't
potions
throw
and
any more health
crap comes
potions.
out.
Yeah.
No,
So-
not again.
For the love
No,
of
that was
God.
then. This is now.
It's been a couple weeks.
better?
It's fine. The
Now,
dice
now,
are
now I've forever scarred you all from ever doing anything weird with
He's-
health potion.
Yes, I will never throw another.
Question: Am I not very loud? Should I just like?
No,
increase my-
I just turned you
No,
up.
you're-
I had you at
you're
like
good.
half in
okay.
Discord for some reason, so
I see. Because usually I'm very loud, I guess.
you were loud,
you're
loud
gonna
German
learn.
man.
Loud German.
Wow.
Whereas in comparison, I have the Austrian at 200%, and he's still semi-quiet to me. Anyway,
Alright, does everyone got their stuff? Yeah, they do. All right, and let's set this to descending. So, top
Oh
of
my
the turn
God.
order, Rue with a 29.
Yep.
Look at you.
What are you doing?
All right, let me check the movement real quick. I am planning to kind of just like run out here and hit this guy in the back if I can reach him. What button
Hey,
is it for?
Hit which
like,
guy in the back? Sorry.
I want to hit.
That
Hold
guy?
left click. That guy. Okay. So if you, yeah, I'll say there's enough space you can kind of slink by, on the like above them to their right, and go right behind them.
Jesus, you're gonna. That's a
Yeah,
lot of
that's
attacks of
a lot
opportunity.
attacks
So
of
keep
That's
in
4
mind
attacks
you'll
of
get
opportunity.
you'll get this guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy will all get
All of
attacks
them.
of opportunity.
Okay, so maybe
Will,
not
will
again.
they? Because they
No.
haven't had a turn yet.
We all
They
get,
do
it's not
because
a surprise round.
It's not a surprise
Oh.
round, so you got
I
like
see.
they have their reactions. Everyone starts with the reaction, even if it's not their
If
their turn
you
yet in the first turn
can-
order.
If you can somehow say use disengage as a bonus action, you wouldn't take any of those.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you still have
Wouldn't
key
you just
points to
take
use your step of the wind.
Right.
I was trying to be subtle, but you could just say it out loud. It's fine.
Look, look.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds like something I think I want to do actually. So we're gonna go ahead and let's see.
This is sound of Rue charging.
Yes.
Damn, synchronized music.
Beautiful.
Fuck you, Critical Role. We're better.
Please don't say that.
Please
All of
don't.
a sudden you're gonna get all the Critical Role fans in here and raging at us.
God, it's a good thing I'm
Yeah.
a nobody.
Trust me, they're savage.
They're
Those people.
savage.
So original. They all rolled barbarians. Ugh. God. No, I'm kidding. Sorry.
Jesus Christ, dude.
All right, so you use step of the wind to
Yeah, And this
to
is
di-
my
okay.
bonus action,
perfect.
and-
All right, so you get up behind you just blaze past all. They're just like just a gust of wind goes by them as like all their robes fly off to the side as you run past.
The Flash.
Yeah, literally.
I really hope I hit. So let's give it a shot.
All right.
I
give me
really
an
hope you
attack.
do too.
18.
18 hits.
Yeah.
Great. And I hit floor 10.
10 damage. You come out of nowhere. This guy is completely caught unaware, and he kind of slow motion kind of turns around towards you, and there's just before he even fully turns, there's just a fist coming through, just cracking him across the face, and he just does like a spin midair before he just falls on the ground. And he's out.
Oh, dang. All right.
Omae wa mou shinderu.
That one is dead.
Oh,
Wow,
No,
that's
no.
fucking weak.
I mean, these are unarmored cultists. Like,
I mean, guys, very well they could be as damaged as we are from fighting the other flame
who
vests.
friggin' knows?
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that.
Did you think your boys went down without a fight?
Murder time. I'm out.
Now you feel good
Murder
about
time.
it. that you
Rue,
know
are
that
you
you-
done?
Yeah, that. I
All right, Kibnaak, it is your turn.
Oh God, water.
I'm going for. Yeah, we are cleaning the field from behind, I guess. Yeah,
Okay, so you're jumping out the window.
yeah, I'm going.
Okay, the window is closed at the moment. Are you just
Oh.
jumping through the glass?
Yes.
Do it.
Sure.
Hell yeah.
Okay. All right. So, Rue, you after you just like punch this guy and send him sailing, you look off to your left, and all of a sudden there's just a flash of orange brown cobalt that just comes diving out a window, just stained glass flying everywhere.
Oh, that's property damage. Oh,
Oh, that would be a great commission, wouldn't it?
what, a kobold leaping out a window?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm just-
Heck
stained
yeah.
glass window.
God, that'd be gorgeous. Anyway,
I'm going for. Yeah.
All right, go ahead and give me an attack.
Okay. A 6.
That does
But,
not hit, unfortunately.
No.
I
It
mean,
was cool though.
All right. Are you done?
actually, I'm stupid. I probably could have just gone with the reckless attack thing, but I think I
I'll
have
give it
to-
to. I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. You can roll again
It's been a couple weeks.
for the advantage.
Rusty. Just shake off that rust.
And then shake off that stained glass.
That's 22 now.
There we
That
go.
hits. There you go.
This is the first session I've remembered that I have those keys and now they're useless. I chucked the keys at the nearest cultist.
These damn keys.
A 9. 9 damage.
9.
9 damage. You bring your sword down across onto the back of the calves of this individual as they're kind of more facing towards the door, not expecting a kobold to come right up behind them, and they just come down on one knee, and then you just impale them through the back, and this one goes down.
Oh my god. We're killing them.
Oh my god.
Are you
What
gonna
if
get
we-
to shoot your crossbow?
So now the passive triggers. And
Yeah, Great Weapon Master. So you do get as a bonus action, you do get another attack.
Yeah, how much?
It looks like you've moved
How
about
much was
20
it?
feet.
You got 10 feet left to move.
Okay, that should be enough for this guy here.
Do you have 40 feet of movement or 30 feet of movement?
How much was it? 25.
Because
Probably have
it would
30.
be 20 to here, 25. Oh no, yeah, you're good. Yeah, you're good right there.
You just barely make it.
Barely get to that guy, and yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
good.
make an attack.
15.
15 unfortunately misses this guy.
Hmm. AC 16.
Four?
Oh, wait a second.
15 didn't
I
hit.
mean, I don't want to be that guy, but we have to take into consideration that we have sunlight sensitivity as a kobold. So you wouldn't roll.
Very
any
true. I completely
advantage.
forgot about that.
Oh.
If it is daylight. It is currently like really late, either really like just like late morning, like right around noon. So it is basically as bright as it's going to get outside right now. So you would actually not have gotten that second attack.
Okay. Yeah.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
So yeah,
I don't want to
So-
be that guy, but
that is true. Thank you for reminding me
I
of
just
that.
want to
though.
be fair.
So,
So,
I'm
yeah.
going back to.
You know that about kobolds. They're like
Yes,
little
kobolds
insects.
are sunlight sensitive. If they are, if they have disadvantage on attack rolls, well, they're in direct sunlight.
Mm.
Sorry, Kip. I'll
Well
make it up to
then.
you.
You better.
Just give the kobold some shades. Pop some sunglasses on that boy.
My turn.
If Kib is done,
Yeah.
all right, Gaz, it is your turn.
Yeah. So Gasz jumps out of the window right after Kip
Okay.
and follows closely. And basically, when he misses his strike, from out of nowhere, just Gasz appears and attacks with his short sword.
Okay, give me an
That's a
attack.
regular roll because of pack tactics, right?
Yes, it would be for you. It would just be a regular roll because you do have pack tactics. So
Yep.
just a straight roll.
Oh no, that's bad. It's a 9.
9.
9. Unfortunately, that doesn't hit either.
I thought that much.
Darn kobolds
I
in the
cannot
sun.
see anything. The
That
light
looks like-
hurts my eyes.
Looks like I might get a turn after all.
Yeah,
All right,
that's my turn.
Kleeck.
Given 3 people have already lunged out this building, Kleeck will go ahead and kind of quip at Draeneth, or Omen Seeker, I should say, about you're going to need to be a little bit quicker than that.
What?
And then he'll turn around and try to stab the guy behind him with just
Okay.
a quick flourish. And that's
Go ahead and
gonna
give me an attack
be
roll.
A where's my long sword? There's my long sword. 19.
19 hits.
That's 1d8. Where's the 8? There's the 8. Oh, that's kind of poo-poo. 5 slashing damage.
All right, 5 slashing damage. You bring your sword across quickly as they kind of just slightly move out of the way, but so they're only kind of nicked by your sword, and they just kind of grunt. You'll regret that. All right.
That's my go. I'm not moving or anything.
All right, it is the cultist's turn. First off, the one in front of you, Kleeck, is going to make a strike at you as they suddenly flourish a pair of daggers.
Dagger boy.
Pokey pokes.
So, first strike, I'm pretty sure that's going to miss. Is a 16 hit?
Nope.
All right, second strike. All right, does an 18 hit?
Nope.
All right, and as their final effect, for the final part of their turn, they're going to cast spell. They're going to reach out, and they're going to reach out towards you as a sort of a dark shrouded hand comes flying out from after one of the strikes. A dagger gets sheathed, and quickly a flourish underneath the cloak, and the hand comes out towards you, trying to grasp you. So it's going to make I believe it's a spell attack against you.
Necrotic grasp.
Yes.
Does that still use my AC?
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Okay, right.
I just have to make it.
Couldn't remember if flat-footed was still a thing or whatever.
As in
Not in
18
5.
again. I was pretty sure that misses,
Nope.
right?
No, that doesn't hit.
Damn. You darn, gosh darn.
Big armor
Tanky
boy.
you. All right. This one, it's gonna be this one's turn, and this one is going to move up to. Actually, no. This one is also going to cast a spell. This one is going to cast. It's probably going to cast it currently. It's going to cast it at you guys. So they cast a spell and they mutter something underneath their breath and point towards you, and suddenly you feel something grasp at your mind. 1 second. All right, make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Okay. That is a 7.
A 7. All right,
Yep.
that fails. As you hear, you feel your focus being forced to shift towards your fellow kobold next to you, and you just hear the command, "Attack." So
no.
on your next turn, you are compelled. You must attack Kibnaak.
Oh no.
Oh,
That's real dangerous. Good old command.
Sorry, there's actually the one next to you now. Kibnaak is going to attack you. Again, this guy's actually one of the weaker dudes. A scimitar comes out, the curved swords, and takes a slash at you. Does a 14 hit?
14?
Yeah.
Yeah, barely.
That hits. All right. You take 3 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
This one here is going to move up to attack Kleeck as well. And same thing, this one has a scimitar, pulls it out. Slashes at you. Damn, okay. I'm pretty sure 7 does not hit.
but no,
Yeah.
that one actually hit. No, it doesn't.
All right. Oh, whoops. I just left Roll20 by accident.
Dude, we beat the GM.
We beat
We beat the GM, guys.
Nice job, everybody.
Nice job, guys.
GM sucks,
Congratulations.
everybody.
Anarchy!
Move the board.
Anarchy.
Rome God.
Okay.
Anyway.
I believe that's their turn complete, so Nor, it is your turn now.
Okay.
Somehow my map has changed, everything's on fire.
Yeah, woo! You're Donald Glover walking into the room on fire.
Yeah. Alright. Nor, your turn.
Yes, sir.
Church of Bonk. Oh my goodness.
I am going to cast Shalala as per usual, and I'm going to step back to Theraden
Oh,
and
hello.
use resistance.
Ooh.
Alright.
Handy dandy.
Shalala.
Shalala League.
Shalilulilo.
Shalelulelo. God, I'm so happy I get that reference.
Shaleedle-leedle-leedle-lee.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
Alright.
I was wondering if someone would get that.
Is there anything else you're doing? Anything else you're doing, Nor?
I don't believe there's anything else I can do, so I think that's it.
Alright. Theraden, it is your turn.
Well, seeing that my crossbow was a little slow, but seeing an opportunity, I'm going to kind of put a hand on Nor in a sort of thank you way, but also please stand back for a moment. And I'm going to take a deep breath and unleash lightning breath in a straight line. Right through these two.
Is that a dexterity saving throw?
Sure is. It's not a high one, but it is one.
Alright, for the first guy. I'm pretty sure that's a fail. That's an 8.
Oh yeah, fail.
And the second guy, one farther in the back. That's even worse. So yeah, they both fail.
7 lightning damage.
7 as your lightning breath shoots out. It just pierces through one who just kind of in place just kind of shudders and almost goes into a seizure for a moment, but then manages to shake himself off from it. And same thing happens to the one in the back, but he seems to take it a lot better than the guy out front.
I kind of wipe my mouth, and then I'll step off to the side over here.
All right,
Far back as I
Rue,
can
it is your
get.
turn.
Fuck yeah. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna I don't want to incur any more opportunity.
Just kill everybody.
I'll just kill this guy. Well,
All right, you kind of hop over the bench. Go ahead and make your attack.
Hatta.
shit. 12.
12. That actually hits.
Whoa!
It
Yeah, unarmored.
It
Baby
does.
man.
Unarmored AC 10. Yeah.
The damage is 10.
10 damage. Very similar as you kind of like go up and kind of jump off. You kind of jump on the bench, then jump up to the wall and kick off of it, and just do like a flying roundhouse. Just take this guy down, just right across the neck, and he just goes flying. Just
Nice.
crumples in the hits the wall here and just crumples to the floor.
So anime.
Alright, since I still have some movement available, can I go and use my bonus free action to go kick this other guy's ass?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Alright, that's what we're doing.
All right, give me an attack.
It's gonna be an unarmed strike. 12?
12. Unfortunately, this guy misses.
Oh, darn it. Alright.
You guys are kind of seeing now the one right in front of the door in front of Kleeck and this one in the back. They seem to be a little bit, tougher and more experienced than the others. You seem a little fresh, we'll say.
They're fresh corpses now. This is
That
our
frustrating feeling when you miss.
Is this our version of bro?
All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes, it is.
All right, Kib, it is your turn.
Okay.
Question: when I move, gets Gasz an attack of opportunity?
That's a good question.
It's an interesting case. Based on how command works, I will say, in this circumstance, he will take the first opportunity he will get to attack you. So, I will say yes. That if you, well, you don't know this
You don't
technically.
know, though.
You don't know
Yeah.
this. But
Yeah.
Gaz, yes, if he moves out of your melee range, you must make an attack of opportunity on it.
But
on
it
him.
also would basically
Yes, it would.
finish the command. right?
Correct. Yes. Yes.
help you.
Which one was casting it on him actually?
The one that casted it on him was the one that Rue was just attacking.
Okay, then yeah. I mean,
Where's his choices? Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, I'm guessing I'm gonna try to move away from Gasz.
Okay. No, you're moving towards this guy.
Yeah.
Okay. So Gaz, please make an attack of opportunity against.
So yeah, without like making any sound or saying anything, actually, if anybody ever like observed Gasz in combat, he doesn't make any sound when he's fighting. He doesn't do any like battle cries, any cheeky one-liners, nothing. He's basically just absolutely silent while doing it. And so, when Kip moves away from Gasz, without saying anything, he just like takes the opportunity and strikes at him with his short sword. I'm sorry, Kip. Oh, actually, do I get disadvantage on that?
You
In
do
the
have
daylight.
disadvantage on it technically because you have sunlight sensitivity.
Great.
Wow, it's actually coming in handy.
So that's an 11.
That doesn't hit, yeah.
All right, so Gaz, as you go to move, you suddenly, just your instincts kind of think something's off, and sure enough, you turn around just as Gaz is about to take a swipe at you, and you manage to just duck out of the way. Gaz, now whatever influence was being held over you seems to dissipate.
Oh, I'm very sorry, Kip.
The hell are you doing?
I don't know.
We were
I
talking
don't
about this
know.
later.
All right,
yeah.
you making an attack on this guy?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and give me an attack. Is this reckless?
Our illustrious
Is it
champion
actually-
returns.
So pack
Welcome home.
tactics.
So pack
counter-
tactics will negate
Draeneth.
the essentially disadvantage of sunlight sensitivity for you. So you are rolling at a straight roll now. If you want to use reckless, that will bring you to an advantage.
Okay, yeah, then so what reckless gives me
Gives you advantage on your attack rolls with strength-based melee weapons.
okay. Yeah, I'm going
Okay, reckless.
yeah.
Okay, then go ahead and give me an attack roll with advantage.
So do I have to just roll twice now, or just
That is how advantage
You roll
works.
with advantage, so you roll 2 d20s and you take the higher result.
a 15?
15 hits.
Okay.
Good.
For 10 damage.
10 damage. You bring your sword down. Let me just double check what this guy's total HP is. Okay. You bring your sword down, kind of cutting across the shoulder pretty deeply, and he just kind of scowls in pain. All right. Anything else?
No.
All right, Gaz. It is your turn. No longer the haze of some sort of magical influence over your mind. You're free to do as you wish.
Gus looks a little confused at first, like looking at his hand where he's holding a short sword and looking at Kip. But
I'm looking at you. Yes.
you should concentrate on the guy before you.
Well, you're coming straight at me, so.
Oh, that's right. So yeah, Gasz moves up. He's going in between here and attacks that guy.
Okay. It's just a straight roll because you do have pack tactics.
I do have pact. Does a 24 hit?
Oh my goodness.
24 definitely hits.
Jeez
good.
Louise.
Oh, great! I rolled a 1. Where's my sneak attack? There.
It's no
That
sneak
is-
attack because you didn't have advantage.
Oh, is that true?
Yeah,
You have to have advantage in order. You have to be having advantage with the attack in order to get a sneak attack off. So because you don't have advantage, you can't use sneak attack.
You're right. So it's 5 damage, and I also go with tail dagger.
All
immediately.
right. Go ahead.
That's 23 to hit,
That hits.
and
This
it's
dude's a
also
hit
one.
over here.
So it's a 1 damage.
1 damage.
That's what you get for
alright.
that's what you get for rolling so high to hit.
Better than nothing. Every damage point counts.
That's my turn.
All right, Kleeck, it's your turn.
Okay, after they've bounced off my shield and up and I have a small opening, I'm gonna take a lunge at the guy who stepped forward, actually.
Okay, go ahead
So
and give me
swing
an
at
attack
him.
roll.
Ooh, that's not great. 11?
11 just misses.
No!
Oh no.
That's all I got. I got no bonus actions that are fun, so I'm gonna just put my shield back up.
Okay. It is the dragon cultist's turn.
Can I say something real quick?
Sure.
So sneak attack says you don't need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet, or if the enemy is incapacitated, and you don't have
So-
disadvantage on the attack roll. So I would get a sneak attack even without advantage. I
Okay,
guess.
then just go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll the sneak attack damage then. I'll just add
Okay,
it.
thank you.
No problem. I thought you had to have advantage on it, but okay.
It's a 6. There it is.
There's a lot of different things for sneak.
All right. Got it. So, cultist turn. First, the one directly in front of you, Kleeck, is going to, this time, going to go for the same thing as they try again, trying to cast some sort of spell and reach out towards you. They make an attack. That is much better. Does a 20 hit?
That barely hits, yeah.
All right, as they
Oh,
cast,
no.
they reach out towards you, and they grab a hold on one of your gauntlets, holding your sword, and all of a sudden that's in your case. It's pretty interesting, actually.
Oh
You-
no.
You feel something within you start to like burn through your entire being, as they hit you with inflict wounds.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh,
That is going to be 3d10.
that hurts.
What?
Oh!
Inflict wounds is.
3d10?
Oh, they are clerics. I didn't think he was a cleric too. That sucks.
Well, I might be dead.
Yeah, you might.
We all might be dead.
If he rolls high enough, I might just be straight.
No, he'd have to
straight up
roll
dead.
27
I'd
plus
have to roll
12.
pretty ridiculous. Yeah, it'd be
That's
ridiculous.
higher than the max
It's-
damage.
You're- How much do you have? 12 HP?
He's got 12 HP.
Yeah.
Fucker.
Did you roll an
Did you
11?
roll an 11.
Yes.
Yeah!
Oh, baby.
Oh,
You take 11 points of necrotic damage.
oh.
Oh.
What did you roll?
Oh.
I rolled a 4, a 4, and a 3.
Oh man.
Oh.
That was under average, actually. Like,
It
it was
was.
in my favor to take you down.
Holy
And I
crud,
still
man.
couldn't do it. Wow.
I'm a tank. And there's definitely not another man about to stab at me.
Nope.
All right, yeah, the other guy is going to go for you, as he wants to try and finish you off.
That, oh
Scimitar
no.
comes down,
Not the curved sword.
No.
but I'm pretty sure that this is 14.
Oh.
Nope.
Yeah. All right. The one being surrounded by a monk and 2 kobolds is
That's a
trying
bad
to
day.
decide what he's gonna do, and he is likely going to cast. He's gonna cast something. Nah, he's just gonna probably use his daggers. Actually, I know what he's gonna do. He's gonna
Run
do
away.
that.
Iron
So
dagger.
first he's gonna attack twice with his daggers, and it's going to go for. It's gonna be going for Gasz actually, who hit him pretty good.
Wait,
So
doesn't look
two
like he-
daggers come flying towards you. First one, ooh, that's a pretty good roll. Is a 22 hit?
Yeah, it does.
All right.
That's close.
You take. You take 4 points of piercing damage. Second
That's
attack.
okay.
Same roll actually. 22 again.
Let me see. Yeah, that's it.
All right.
Did my AC
You
change in the
take,
last 2 seconds?
You take 3 points of piercing damage. Then they, as after the final flourish, their other hand, again having sheathed their dagger, goes and mutters an incantation and casts a spell.
Oh no.
They cast. As you see around them, this strange, almost somewhat semi-translucent sphere starts to materialize around them, and it seems that in the spheres there's like it appears to be several small, what looks like draconic-looking figures just flying around them as they cast
Oh.
Shield of Faith.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh boy.
All right.
Very cool.
So I gotta remember that is concentration.
Shield of Faith.
All right, Nor, it is your turn. I really hate playing with spellcasters.
Oh, come on. You only have 55 things to do every time. Just calculus, man. It's fine.
Gasz, can you help me with my calculus homework?
I can.
I
Just send it over.
All right. Nora,
So
what are you
who-
doing? Sorry?
The cultist in front of us cast his Shield of Faith.
Yes. So they have this somewhat semi-translucent sphere that's going kind of flowing around them, and within the sphere on its surface appears to be like these almost like dragons. Looks like they're flying around them
Okay.
in like a protective shield.
That's cool.
Got it.
That's pretty cool.
And this is like applied to all of them?
No, just to that one.
Which
This
one?
one here.
Oh,
The
that
one who,
okay.
Yeah.
the man who cast it.
I can put a little mark on him, like
one that's
sure.
about
Let's
to
go with
die.
that. That's
There you go.
If it helps your decision making at all, I know this one is easier to hit. The one.
The one to the left.
this
Front of
one
me
here.
that's
This
on
one
top.
here. It does seem to be weaker than the other two.
Okay.
If you need a good
Um,
bonking target.
Nor
for
grips his
Dirk.
staff and purses his lips and kind of shakes his head, rushes in next to Kleeck and uses his bonk staff.
All right, give us a
The
bonk.
Church of Bonk.
Okay. Hold on, I'm getting to the right thing, so I make sure I'm rolling the right stuff. It's been a while.
The bonk is strong with this one.
Where
Good
on
bonk.
earth is Shillelagh? Why don't I see? Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, so for a natural 1.
No.
Oh no.
So
Well,
initiative is 2, so 3.
So you go to take your swing, and you're winding up for it, and you bring your staff down an overhead swing, and you hear clunk, clunk, and you're like ah, and you look up, and your staff's hitting the entryway, the archway of the door.
Very nice.
Stupid
As
doors.
the cultist kind of chuckles to himself.
Oh
Agreed.
no.
Let's see.
Here.
Nor snarls in like frustration and embarrassment and skirts to the side over here. And I think that will be my turn.
Turns out the bonk was not strong.
All right.
Don't worry, Noah.
Theraden.
We saw that.
It is your turn.
Everybody.
Alrighty then. I think this is getting rather out of hand, so put my hands together and point at the one on the left, and a little beam of white light comes out for Ray of Frost.
All right, give me an attack roll.
I love that you're behind a bathtub.
I'm hiding behind a bathtub going,
The large 7-foot dragon man is
Yes.
the one staying all the way back.
hello,
Hiding underneath the bathtub.
hello, does a 14
Literally
hit?
doing finger lasers at people.
Pew, 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 pew. Does a 14 hit?
14 does hit.
Yeah, good. Where's my D8? Where's the D8? Oh my god, there it is.
Just real quick, I need to leave for a couple minutes, so I will be back as soon as possible while you guys are taking your turns.
No problem.
How about 7 frost damage?
7 frost damage. You shoot out your ray of frost, and it catches them right in the chest. And they, at first, they're like, as if they're trying to resist it, but then slowly, they just feel that cold spot grow bigger and bigger, and eventually, their entire torso seems to just frost over, and they can feel their heart stops, and they just collapse onto their knees, and then fall face down on the floor.
I put the finger in gun form up to my mouth and don't mess with a sorcerer.
The like little snowflakes come out of your
Yeah,
finger,
yeah, yeah.
and
And
they go away. It's amazing.
Magical.
that's the second time that's ever hit.
You
All
just
right.
undermined your whole turn.
Rue,
All
go
right.
ahead. It is your turn.
Question is, can I move within an enemy's space without invoking?
Yes, as long as you don't leave their attack of their melee range, you can move as much as you want around in their space.
Fantastic. So I think I'm gonna go right about here. I want to
Okay.
go for this guy because I want to avoid, like, I don't know how long that spell's gonna last for him, so I'm just gonna focus on this guy here.
Got it.
I'm gonna go for a quarterstaff attack,
All right, give me a quarterstaff attack.
and I hit 15.
15 just hits.
Oh, good.
All right.
Get him.
12.
How does
How does this keep happening? That
Yeah.
we get that happen.
how is it every
We do-
time it's Ruth's turn?
All right. So, what was the damage? Sorry.
12.
12 points of damage. You crack this guy on the back of the head.
All right. How does he look after that?
Bloodied.
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 Okay. We're gonna go ahead and use another key to go for flurry of blows, 2 unarmed strikes.
All right,
Nice.
go ahead.
All right.
Punch, punch, punch.
23,
23 hits.
8 attack, 8 damage.
All right, 8 damage.
Is he still alive?
Still alive.
Oh my goodness.
All right, we'll go with another 21.
21 hits.
It's 7 damage.
7 damage.
You get so many attacks. I want that many attacks.
Listen, Rogue.
He's just holding on. He's like he like stumbles and catches himself. He's breathing hard, but he's still up.
Rue is gonna kind of look at him, and she's got this look in her eyes that you guys probably haven't seen before. Her pupils look a little like small and focused, and she's gonna look at him and give this kind of like guttural like sound.
Oh shit.
Land.
Oh,
What's going on with you?
Our whole party has problems. We need to have a talk. We need to just sit
Jeez,
down
that.
and have a talk.
was it to Avernus
Looks
or like
really,
hot
looks
top?
really annoyed that he's looking around. He's just sitting there kind of fuming, just
Deriaz.
All right.
Descent into Hot Topic.
Descent into it is really like descending into hell and going into Hot Topic.
Oh.
All right. Is that your turn?
yeah, that's it.
Kib.
Okay.
Kill.
Going for this guy. Yeah, I'm using
Reckless.
attack.
All right, go ahead and give me an attack roll with advantage.
21.
Nice.
21 hits. You just go ahead and actually roll damage for me first.
11.
11 points of damage. So
Phew.
you see this weird shield and you're like, I don't know what that is, whatever. You take your greatsword, take a big massive overhead swing, massive air quotations. As you bring your greatsword down, and you just it kind of like it stops. You feel the resistance as it hits that shield, but you're like, oh, this is nothing, and you just cleave straight through it, right into the shoulder of this cultist, and just it embeds like several inches into and goes through the collarbone.
Ew.
As he crumples down on one knee, and you retract the sword, and then you just behead him.
Oh.
Stop beheading people, Hip.
It's just my stick. So he is dead.
He is super dead.
Then
You way overkilled him. He had 2 HP left.
Yeah, that happens a lot, it seems.
All right.
Then I'm using my passive and
Yep. The Great Weapon Master does proc, so you do get your
Slash,
bonus
slash.
attack.
Oh, why am I coughing so much?
All right, go ahead and give me another attack roll.
Reckless attack doesn't.
You can use Reckless Attack on any attack you make,
Oh, okay, I don't know.
so you can use that on this as well.
That ha was also very well timed.
20.
20 hits.
Alright.
Kill him.
Kibnaak, this is moment.
On 10.
10 points of damage. And the overkill continues. The guy had 1 HP. That guy had 1
Oh,
HP left.
jeez.
All right. Kibnaak, how would you like to do this?
Yeah.
I'm so tired. I probably just you know what? I am stabbing him in the chest and cut a K into his chest.
What are you, Zoro?
What, like Z as in Zoro?
Yeah.
Yes.
K for
Okay,
Kibnaak. Shing, shing, shing.
You just do a quick flurry as you, quick as you can with your large sword, and you just carve a K into the chest of this, into the back, really, because his back's facing you,
Oh my God.
into the back of this individual, as they just crumple down on one knee and then just fall over.
You should
as they're-
roll if it's a pretty KO, if it's just like a really
Yeah,
shitty-
roll, you
It's-
can roll a sleight of hand for me.
It's not even completely a K. It's just 3 lines that are roughly near each other.
And there it is. A 6.
It's a fucking shitty K.
It kind of looks like a 5 maybe, or possibly a 6. Maybe a P. You're not quite sure.
It's the thought that counts.
Yeah.
I know what I did.
Yeah, yeah.
Why did you cut a P in him?
You got to pee in him.
All right. The cultists are dispatched as they all lay in the courtyard here of these bathhouse in the Heapside district of Baldur's Gate, all bleeding, all over the beautiful lawn.
It's good fertilizer.
I don't think it is.
Do you garden?
No.
Then how do you know?
Just feels like it.
Well,
I don't know.
I mean, corpses are good food for the world.
So Rue is like, she looks like she's having some trouble breathing right now, and she's surrounded by blood, and it's really starting to get to her. And so she like beelines immediately for one of these tubs and just jumps in the water and just completely submerges herself in
Okay.
the water.
Yeah, Rue just runs past you, Kleeck, and Nor, and you just kind of dives right into this large tub, and that's it. And that's all you see.
I'm going to go back to what I was doing.
Great victory.
I'm going to.
I'm checking the for.
All right, checking them. You want to check the corpses? Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
You're looting the flaming fist. I'm literally walking into that room to find the bandages that I wanted.
Oh, that's just a 5. So.
A 5.
Yeah.
Beyond what they were wearing, which appears that all of them were wearing seems to be some basic leather armor, with some sort of inscribed insignia on it, along with the robes and their masks and their daggers or curved swords that they were carrying. However, none of them appear to have any coin and or treasure on them of any sort.
Useless. All right. I'm taking a dip in one of the tubs
Okay.
as well.
They had curved swords.
Curved swords.
Anyway, now that, you know, that's all over, are there any, like, bandage wraps in here? I'm still on this.
Go ahead and make an investigation.
I need something, because my bandages are fucking filthy. Oh god, that's garbage. It's like a 3. What is that? No, 6.
6. You look around.
You stupid dice.
Nothing. No bandages that you can find.
Fine.
What's your passive? What's your intelligence modifier?
My intelligence modifier is a 2.
Yeah. 2.
My passive investigation is 14.
You're probably smart enough to go like, you know what? I could probably use some of these towels and make makeshift bandages out of them.
I'm just going to walk out with a pile of towels in my arms. Just sit down on the edge of the tub and start just cutting them open, cutting them apart.
Are they like really fluffy towels?
I sure hope
They're
not.
super fluffy. They're like, these are actually quite nice towels. They're
Yeah.
kind of like those really soft, like super downy towels you get when you go to like a really, really nice like hotel.
Well, I can't use these. This is not helpful for my cause. I'll just set them down for people who are bathing then. And
Can I do like a perception check to make sure there's, I don't know, like maybe anybody's still hiding out here in the
Sure. Go ahead and make a
courtyard,
perception check.
Yeah, I guess would help with that. He would actually check the courtyard as well and see if that door is locked.
Okay. Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
With
Both of you.
disadvantage because I cannot see shit.
Yep.
I just got a 15.
15.
I got 14.
14. All right. You guys take a cursory glance over the courtyard, kind of checking around the bushes and looking around. Looks to be it is clear. When you go up to the gate to check it, it is still unlocked. And the establishment is supposed to still be open. It is not being locked by anybody.
I'm gonna lock it.
Okay. You don't have the key, so if you wish to lock it, you will have to use your thieves' tools
I
in
will
order
do
to
that.
try and get the tumbler mechanism to fall.
I will do that.
All right. Go ahead and make a thieves' tools check for me.
Okay. I have this, that. Oh, that's a 1. Forget it.
A natural one.
Yeah, it's a natural one.
oh no.
When you put your thieves' tools in to try and work the lock, you're not really used to locking something. You're usually used to unlocking it.
Actually, it's not true. I already locked that door.
Last
on another
night.
session.
Last night, true, but it's still something you don't have much practice with, and you go to you kind of fiddle with it, and like, oh, I got it. Snap,
Oh no.
and you pull out your thieves' tools, and they are broken.
All of them?
Well,
Yeah,
thieves' tools are mainly just
it-
lockpicks.
It's just a lockpick when they say thieves' tools. So
So I'm
it's
gonna-
the pick is broken, so it is unusable. You will
Oh,
have
no.
to, if you wish to continue to pick locks, you'll have to get another set.
Okay. Yeah, Gasz looks pretty sad about that.
Aw.
And he returns.
Sad bold. Cat.
I mean, he's gonna say to Kleeck that.
A cat jumps through the broken window that Kibnaak dived through, and just starts meowing very loudly in the space of the bathhouse.
Gasz is gonna go back to Kleeck and we'll just report to him that I tried to lock the doors to the courtyard, but I couldn't do it.
Fine, we're probably not sticking around here too much longer. I'd rather not get caught out.
All right.
I'm gonna walk up to the edge of the tub that Rue jumped in and just kind of look down and be like, are you okay under there?
We're just kind of like grabbing the edges of the tub, and her breathing is getting a little more normal, but it looked like she was kind of a little bit on the edge of a break there. But she's calming down, and she seems like she's gonna be okay. But she just looks at Draeneth, and she just says, "There's just a lot of blood, and it gets to me sometimes."
I see. Well, we should get away from this place then. We'll go back to the inn. That's probably a safer spot.
Rue kind of looks at him and nods. And she goes, "I think that would be best."
Come on. Here's a towel.
Thanks. She's fully clothed in the tub. So
Yes.
she's dripping.
Yeah.
She's
So
just
here.
like, it's a mixture of water and sewage and blood.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not good.
Yeah.
I guess while everybody's talking about what they do next, like Gasz does pretty quick washing off like most of the filth.
Okay, you guys all going to take some time to kind of clean yourselves of
I mean,
like-
yeah, depending.
Like
if we
5
take a-
minutes,
If we just do like a quick clean, then
and then run because
God,
there's a lot of
yeah.
shit happening.
Yeah, no problem. So you guys take like five or so minutes just to clean yourselves off real quick.
Just
No
be
problem.
slightly presentable.
You clean yourselves off. A lot of the muck and grime and blood
and shit.
and poop that was on your persons is washed off. The bathtub seemed to be a little, the water not as nice anymore, but still very fragrant.
Cool.
As you all smell somewhat, nice actually. A slight fragrance about all of you.
Wow.
Mm,
Well, that's nice.
Well,
going-
anyone who bathes, anyways.
Yeah. I'm going to walk up to Kleeck and tap him on the shoulder. You're reporting back to whoever hired you to do this, then, presumably?
Most likely. The inn's not the most appealing place when we have so much we could report back on.
Are you sure you're good to go? You look a little, shook.
Rue's gonna look down in her pocket there, and she's gonna pull out that last health potion and hand it to Kleeck and tell him, "You should hold on to this for now, I think." And
Yeah, he'll
puts
go
it in
ahead and
his
take it.
armored clawed hand.
He'll give a little bit of a half bow and thank you, and then to Omen Seeker he'll say, I've been better, but I could have been worse. I'll take this as a victory. I don't think I regret it. And he nudges the body of the guy who missed by 1.
I'm sorry for being hesitant. I panicked a little to get into a fight.
And he just kind of shrugs. We're all alive. So, no harm done, really.
And I was a bit slow on the draw there.
I have fallen asleep in the bathtub, so I don't hear anything.
Oh no, he drowns.
He drowns, he's short. No! Alright, well, let's get heading back to your captain, whoever you need to talk to.
Is his name?
Zodge?
Zod.
My character wouldn't know that.
Yeah,
I know it
you.
the whole time.
So you're gonna go looking. Are you all going to go looking for Captain Zodge?
I think we ought to, personally.
Yeah, we
will.
really should get him in the know of this as soon as possible.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a new cult, so I'm heading that way. If people are following him, cool.
All right. So give me a
Gasz will
quick
not
moment here.
follow them.
Wow.
Okay.
And I've fallen asleep, so
Someone wake the other kobold up.
So actually, Gasz will go up to Kleeck, who he considers to be the leader still, since he's somewhat like the official Flaming Fist person in this group, more or less. And he will look up to him and say that, Master Kleeck,
Yes.
I am very sorry to tell you, but I cannot follow you back to Captain Zodge.
Is there a reason why not? I mean, you could be paid if you follow us.
I would actually like that Kip will be paid instead. I can give him my badge, and Gasz procures the badge from somewhere in his bag.
I mean, if I remember correctly, you're both being paid.
No, Kibnaak was a prisoner. He's not getting paid.
Oh,
The three people that were offered payment were Kleeck, Gasz, and Nor. They were offered 200 gold pieces each on completion of this task.
Ooh,
right.
what?
Yep.
Wow.
I mean, if you're 100% sure, I
am
can't
sure.
stop you, but I'm
I really-
curious.
Sorry.
What's compelling you to not want to come back with us?
I cannot tell you.
You've been
well,
extremely
that's-
secretive
that
this
sounds
entire time. All right,
You
hold
know?
on. Gaz, we literally just cut our way through cultists, stole a bunch of really obviously high fidelity shit, and you're just going to walk away.
Yes, I will. I have to admit, though, that I really enjoyed my time with you. And
Hold
I'm
on.
really sorry that I have to go now.
No. Hold on. You don't just walk away from a job before it's done. We're not done with a job until it's paid.
But the job is done,
It's
and I don't want the payment.
That's fine, but we still...
I would have woken up by myself at this point and overheard a bit of the conversation.
We need to stick together. That's important.
I am very sorry, but I have to leave. I cannot tell you more.
At this point, like when I heard that he wants to basically he doesn't want to get paid, I started to rambling in Draconian at him. I guess rest of the party, except for Theraden, I guess,
Mhm.
would see me gesturing wildly with my hands and almost a bit shouting at Gasz. Yeah, basically telling him, yeah, like, if you're getting paid for the job, you take the money.
I
You're a
want you to get
you're a
paid.
kobold after all. Absolutely not.
Guess we'll
You
just
got
like
paid.
pull out. Okay, sorry. You
No.
go ahead.
You are supposed to get paid, and you are taking the money.
I was never in for the money. I cannot tell you.
What manner of kobold are you?
I guess I am not really the kind of kobold that you are, but I would really appreciate if you would take my badge and you would get the reward in my stead. You will need it for your clan.
Well, if anything, we are splitting it 50-50, but I'm not taking the whole thing.
It is
I
very
think-
likely that I will not see you again after this.
Even more important than that you get some money.
I am not allowed to keep any money. It will just be taken away from me anyway. So I would feel better if you would take it. And he'll just hands you the badge and like the bag of 20 gold coins that he still has.
Oh. Guess why would your money be taken away from you?
I am not supposed to own any money.
Says who?
That's my master.
Who's your master?
I'm not, I cannot tell you.
I
So
told you he was
please,
part of a secret
Just
organization.
don't ask me about it.
A simple question then. Do I outrank your master?
I don't think you do.
Huh.
What? Is this a kobold thing? Am I missing something?
I
No, this
would
is
turn to
definitely
you
not.
and-
This is
This is
definitely
not a
kobold
kobold thing.
I would turn to you and would I mean, are you asking that in character or?
I'm asking that in character.
I would turn to you and say, absolutely not. He is behaving absolutely unkoboldish.
I'm going to have walked away and go sat on a bench and conjured my owl up for a little bit of quiet talk.
It is a bit strange, but ultimately I can't stop you.
Yeah. I mean,
Especially if whoever you report to is higher rank than I am. So if you're sure, you're free to go. I
I
don't
am
know if
sure.
the other will be happy about that as he kind of motions to Kibnaak. But just watch your back out there. I don't know if they know who we are, if they got a message out or anything like that.
Thank you. I will take care. And honestly, I am kind of sad that I'll have to leave you. I don't know if we'll ever see each other again, but I sure hope so. And he still has his the gold purse and the badge held out towards Kip. And if he doesn't take it, then he will just drop it on the ground and leave.
Kleeck would take it if Kibnaak's not going to.
I would. Nah, I wouldn't. I would still muttering something in Draconian and then walk over to Theraden actually.
Yes, short one.
See what I mean? I don't know what's up with that kobold, but
Well,
I
it is.
really think we should like pay him a visit. I know where his
I know where he lives.
I know where he
Yeah.
lives.
No,
Oh
I
shit, he
know.
does.
We
I
can.
know where he lives. I really think we should.
I'm just going to. I'm
Take,
going to put a hand on his shoulder. We can talk about this in a little bit.
I mean, I would talk to you. I would whisper and talk with you in Draconian, so
I'm just
nobody else.
going to nod to my owl and just give the eyebrows of, you know, I have ways. But yes, I agree. It's very weird for a kobold. We'll look into
kind of
it.
like looking at Kibnaak, gesturing at Theraden, and then gazing back at Gasz. And she's just kind of look at him because he's this is weird. Can I do like some kind of a perception or an insight check or something like that?
On Gasz?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and make an insight check on him.
Insight. Okay. I rolled a natural 20.
Oh my
Oh,
lord.
shit.
26.
Well, Gaz, it's up to you how much information you want to give them.
I mean, you will not get like any additional information out of Gasz. You just know that he's not lying, but he's only lying he's not telling you any lies. He's just not telling you like
Any
who he
truths?
works for. Obviously works for like somebody else. That sure you get that. And he's probably about to report to that someone. But he's not lying. Like he's basically just like not saying anything.
Gaz, can you answer me this? You don't work for cultists, do you?
It's a fair question at this point.
To be honest with you, I don't know.
You don't know.
I think
I
I've
look at
pieced-
Kleeck.
I think I've pieced together roughly who he works for. And assuming I'm correct, I definitely can't stop him. This is out of my hands. If he wishes to go, and he'll pat Gaz on the shoulder, and I'm actually going to spend that last point of lay on hands to
Aw.
heal him for one.
Aww, that's
you feel
cute.
slightly better as he does that.
Thank you.
If he wishes to go, that's on him. What was the name of that noble house again? Crucible? Vandarin?
Vandarin is not.
No, not
That's Critical
Vandarin.
Role.
It was AV.
There
I'm
is
sorry.
so
Van
of the
Thamper.
ones, the nobles that you. It was Van Thamper was the one that you've.
Van Thamper.
Yes, Van
Okay.
Thamper. That is one of the families that is not only a patriarch family, but the matriarch of the family, Thalamra Van Thamper, is one of the dukes of Baldur's Gate and part of the Council of Four.
Kleeck will just pat Gasz on the shoulder and say, well, when you say hello to the Van Thampers for me, I'm sure we'll see each other again soon.
Just looks confused, but he nods and then smiles in a kobold way,
All teeth.
all teeth.
And I'll go ahead and take the badge and the money from him, I guess.
Yeah, you take that. And Gasz is
That-
like, Master Kleeck, Master Nor, Master Rue. I really enjoyed our time together. I do hope that our paths crosses again. And he will turn and start to leave.
I like how you went around the bush. Stop beating around the bush.
Ah, he's beating around the bush.
So who's holding the evidence that we've collected? We've got the mask and the crown and the note, correct? This is
Well, you
in
found
court.
you have the treasure
Well.
that you have the treasure
Well,
that you found.
About that
Which-
note.
Yeah.
You have the treasure that you found
Mhm.
in the dungeon that you now believe to be apparently part of treasure that was stolen. That it seems to be stolen from
A new follower.
Tiamat's horde, the goddess of evil dragons. As that's what these dragon cultists here, worshippers of Tiamat, claimed, and that's what they came to come back and get.
I'm going.
The Dead Three cult seems to be you have a lead as to a note, though now, Kleeck,
Mhm.
as you go to reach in for the note, you notice the note's not there.
It's gone.
It's gone.
The fucking goblins.
Kleeck's not too upset about that.
I'm going to give it 1 minute, and then I'm going to look at my bird, and I'm going to go follow him as far as you can. Stay out of sight.
Okay.
Is it too late to like, I know Tarkus has moved his character like past the gate, but I wanted to do something like right before he leaves.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so I want to use thaumaturgy and slam the gate right before he leaves.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Okay.
And,
Then, Gaz, as you go to leave, you notice the gate slams shut in front of you. However,
want-
this is that wouldn't be before you've noticed the note. That would have been after you had already left.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
You guys aren't aware the note is missing at this point.
Okay.
I'm going to approach him and kind of stand like not like kind of just put my staff like into the ground with a thump, and I want to say to Gasz, I saw you freely offer your allegiance to one of these forsaken gods in this place. And he pauses and says, I don't know who your master is, but be cautious as to whom you give your praise to and allegiance to.
Thank you, Master Nor. I will. Gasz is seemingly more confused about that than
Then gaining anything from
He,
it.
he doesn't understand gods.
And I guess Nor just kind of nods, like, not really sure if it got across to him, but he places a hand on Gaz's shoulder and says, stay safe, and uses thaumaturgy again to open the gate and gesture toward it.
yeah,
So-
Gasz ears drop and he looks at Nor and he seems like visibly sad about the fact that he has to leave. But he just
Aw.
replies with, You too. And turns around and leaves.
Nor make a sleight of hand check for the UAV tracking device.
That's supposed to be what my bird is. Friendly UAV in the air.
Well, I wouldn't have thought of that, so I don't have to do it. I just wanted to do it for that interaction.
I'm just messing with it. Okay.
Okay.
So Gasz disappears down the streets. As of then, at that point, you notice that it's missing, and then you send Aura. That was the name of your owl.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You send Aura up. I will first ask Gasz, are you going stealthily through the streets, or are you just making your way normally?
No, yeah, he's always stealthy. Especially. in
Okay.
general.
Yeah, I'll say make a stealth roll first.
Okay. That's an 18.
18. Okay. Now, I have Aura do a perception check.
Yep. At advantage because owls have advantage on things that are doing the sight.
That is so mean.
Oh no, where are my owl stats? Oh no.
Owl stats.
Owl stats.
Owl, where are your stats?
Where are the stats?
Woot, woot.
GILM. Shit. Yeah, it's not gonna be enough.
Okay.
Not even
Then
close.
you send Aura up, and she tries to look for the kobold, but can't spot him. The city's quite busy at this time of day. There's a big crowd, and it's hard to spot out one small individual.
I'll just have her swoop back around and land. I would have. Yeah. She didn't see him. He's fast.
So in that case,
I'm gonna punch you guys back to the map of Baldur's Gate.
now that what's the name of the owl?
Aura.
Aura.
Now that Aura lost track, can I give them the actual location of the warehouse where Gasz lives in?
Make an intelligence check for me.
Oh boy.
Gotta remember where it
Oh.
is.
Oh boy.
The streets of Baldur's Gate are quite maze-like, and it is a large city. And this is the first time you've been here, or in a city of this size at all. And you were brought there at night. So, let's see. Can you remember how to make it there, or remember roughly where it was?
What's an intelligence check?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh boy.
15.
15.
Not
You
bad.
have a bright
Okay.
moment there.
Wow.
Wow.
You kind of try and you close your eyes and you try and think, and you're like, if you started back from the Elfstone Tavern, you have a feeling you should be able to retrace your steps back to the location that seemed to have been Gaz's residence.
Okay. Yeah. My question is, can I? So if we would have a map available, could I just point it out?
Mm.
Or
Probably not. Probably not. You might be able to get the rough area, but in order to really go there with a roll of 15, like you feel like you can remember okay, I took a left here and then a right here and then
Okay.
down this alley,
Yeah.
but you'd have to exactly retrace your steps in order to get there.
Navigate by landmark rather than map.
Exactly.
Okay.
So how would
Question.
kidnap put that too?
Question is, would we want to do that immediately, or would we actually finally get some rest?
We need to get some rest. I have things that I need to do. I also want to figure this out, but one thing at a time. You all need to get paid. I would like to get paid. We kind of got paid. And I would like to figure out what all of this shit is. And I can identify anything. I just need time. And I need to write down a spell in my book as well. So, just to put it all out there, I have a list of things that I need to do.
Rue kind of looks down as her stomach is like growling, and she says, "I could really go for some food right now."
We need
It
to
is
rest and
being
recover.
likely about, since you guys ate, about 5 or 6 hours, and you have been pretty much going full tilt
Yeah.
from morning. So
Pure
you are
adrenaline for
all-
hours.
You guys are all already pretty tired and quite hungry.
In this part of town, would there be like the smell of food perhaps wafting in the air?
Not in the immediate area you're in. The area you're
Okay.
in is somewhat residential-ish. The Heapside
Okay.
district is mostly like firmly middle class sort of type of housing and individuals. So
I'm just gonna be on the lookout for the smell of food. Like,
yeah, Eastway is kind of where most of the lower cities, like, you know, restaurants and entertainment is to be found.
mhm, mhm.
There's a tavern as well.
Theraden is going to immediately start heading to the Elfsong Tavern, basically.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay. So are you guys going to the Elfson Tavern to then take a long rest?
We should probably go see your captain first and get you paid, Mr. Kleeckman.
Brew kind of groans at that.
Gotta report when your job's done, right?
That would be the case, yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's
Slippery little shit.
let's all go see your what?
Sorry, thinking about the note.
Oh. Yeah. All right, let's go see your captain and then we'll go from there.
Okay. If you're going to be looking for Captain Zodge, I will say Kleeck, as you are a member of the Flaming Fist, please make a charisma check with advantage
Oh.
in order to see if you can get someone to give you the information as to where his whereabouts are currently in the city.
Thank God for the advantage because that's a 22.
Nice.
22. All right. You kind of stumble across a patrol as you're somewhat heading in the rough direction of the Eastway, and one of the guards tells you, Zodge, believe I saw him back at the Basilisk Gate. They're still dealing with the refugees there. They're all camping out in tents in front of the gates.
Right. Thank you. And he gives kind of a half-hearted salute and keeps on moving.
All right.
Just on a side note.
Mhm.
Can't believe nobody checked the corpses of the cultists.
We
No.
didn't?
Kibnaak did.
Kibnaak did with a 6 on investigation.
I thought he did the flaming fist.
No, I
guy.
did the flaming fists.
Oh, I think no one. Well, I said what I did. The Flaming Fist wouldn't have
The
any-
cultists had nothing.
much on them either.
Okay.
The Flaming Fist kind of know better than to carry around any coin with them, because they often can be targets for they themselves can be targets for people to attack.
Okay.
All right. So you guys are making your way to the Basilisk Gate.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Theraden, as you're leaving the bathhouse, can you just go ahead and give me a perception check?
Da 17.
17. I need to borrow you for a moment.
It's been
in
wonderful
peace.
knowing all of you.
Theraden, the party goes through the gates, leaving the bathhouse, and you start making your way down the street away from it. You notice at the corner of your eye a particularly dark alleyway, and you swear for just a moment that there's these two deep purple eyes staring at you through the darkness before they vanish.
No shape, just eyes.
Just eyes. It seemed unnaturally dark, the alleyway, and seemed to lighten a bit when the eyes fade away.
Okay then.
All right.
Bad.
Around and grab some more rations because there were plenty, and just kind of offers it to everybody around. Like, hey, does anybody want some of this? Because we've got so much.
We actually got it's like 20 20 pieces of ration, right, or something.
Yeah, we got a lot.
Oh shit!
To be honest, yeah, I'm not going to keep track too hard unless we're actually in a survival
Most
scenario.
people don't.
I'm not going to keep track too hard of how much food you're carrying on you. I expect your characters to be smart enough to handle their, survival.
No, they're Sims. Incapable.
I would take a Russian. I would need it, but I would stuff it into my bag.
While we're walking, couple of you probably noticed Theraden checking his shoulders and maybe speed walking a little faster. But not saying anything, just maybe a bit on edge.
I would notice this.
He's probably walking out ahead of you. He's 7 feet tall and now he's real striding.
Oh shit. Alright.
He just looks really uncomfortable and really wants to get where we're going.
Alright, we're just gonna stop shoving her face full of food and like stuff crumbs and all whatever's left back into her backpack and just kind of pick up the pace and look at Theraden and try to cue in on his energy there.
I try to keep up my little feet.
It's more of a jog for you. All right.
What's the rush?
Nothing. Just let's go see your captain. Yes.
It's not my captain.
Well, I mean, whatever.
Kleeck's not picking up his pace. He's just kind of taking his time. Well, not really taking his time, but he's not rushing, basically.
And so the party began walking.
And there was much rejoicing.
There was much rejoicing
Yay.
and describing themselves walking.
I feel like
All right, time to deeply roleplay every single stop along the way.
Oh, a pastry shop. I'll stop in here.
Rue was
All right.
momentarily distracted by a square.
Take a right step, I take a left step, I take a right step,
Oh, good
Clunk,
lord.
Clunk, 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 clunk.
Da 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 da.
All right, so you guys make your way to the Basilisk Gate. Familiar spot for some of you. It is a hustle and bustle at the moment. On either side, seemingly of the gate, there's refugees all piling up near the gate. None of them. Sorry, one moment. Sorry about that. The refugees piling at the gates, not trying to force their way in like they were before. For some of you, as a few of you entered the city through this gate. But regardless, still definitely a sense of unease. It takes you a moment, but you do spot out Zodge amongst the crowd of Flaming Fist on the inside of the gate here. And you approach him.
Yep. Give a salute as normal.
Currently
Say,
barking out
"Zodge."
orders. He turns
Zodge, when
around.
you have a moment, we have news to report.
Already. That's impressive. All right. Go ahead. You go deal with that over there. I'll come look at it after. He looks back towards you.
Well, you'll be happy to note that we ended up finding a layer of the Cult 3 based on your...
The Dead 3?
Yeah, the informant's information. What did I say?
The Cult 3.
You said Cult 3. The Cult 3.
Look, we all know there's some words in the middle. It's good.
The cult apostrophe 3.
Yeah, I got 1 HP, man. I'm a little loopy, but no, we found a layer underneath a bathhouse in Heapside. It's been cleared out to the best of our ability. There may still be some lingering undead, but given the scale of the place, we put more of our focus towards the Dead 3. So if your men go down there to investigate, you'll want to be careful. We also found the body of... God, I'm so bad at names. What was his name again? Mortlock.
Mortlock of Van Thamper.
Yeah, we found the body of Mortlock, seemingly with a note signed by AV, which doesn't
At the-
bode well.
As soon as you say the name and that it is a body, his eyes kind of like widen a bit, but still listening. His eye, I should say, considering he has an iPad.
I would show you said note that spoke of the dead three and what have you, but you'll probably also note we are down one tiny lizard. I have
You
reason
seem
to
to up
believe.
several more. He
No.
kind of looks towards Theraden and Rue.
Hello.
Ah, yes.
Hello. Hi.
Yes, we're here now.
He motions to the two and says these would be Omen Seeker and Rue. They were invaluable in traversing the depths of the bathhouse, and if they could be paid, that would be appreciated. They did more than I can properly put into words.
Rue
Sorry,
smiles and just kind of, gives him a friendly look.
Theraden kind of does a little head bow and just.
Zod just kind of looks you over and sizes you up. What of the other small one? Don't see him here.
That's where this gets a little bit messy. He took an interest in the note, the one signed by AV, and at some point must have lifted it off my person. We also, upon getting back to the surface, found, unfortunately, 4 of our members had been murdered. They are
Murdered?
still at, yes, still at the
By the
bathhouse.
dead 3?
Well, the cult of Tiamat, apparently. You have more than just the cult of the dead 3 on your hands.
To be honest, I've had my fair share of cults in this damn city.
I just wasn't
Cult of
expecting.
Tiamat is nothing new either. No problem 4 years ago.
I wasn't expecting them to be tied up in this, but they were talking of the dead 3 holding treasure for Tiamat's hoard, of which we've managed to hold on to. He would produce the crown and the mask at the very least, or ask who's ever
kinda-
holding it to
He
produce
kind
it.
of takes the crown and takes a look at it. Means nothing to me, it's just paltry toys. Anything you found is yours unless it's of note to the investigation.
Well,
Beyond that,
so,
no.
if I may interject respectfully, they were willing to kill us to get that. It does not seem like something that is paltry toys.
I don't know much of these things, but if you feel that it is something of import, I recommend you go and ask, as I go try to remember the name of this NPC. Shoot, did I not write that? Oh, I did. Go and ask Rivelin Blackhand at Sorcerer's Sundries.
Yes.
Ask
I've
him
met
to look at it. Tell him if he charges you, just tell him to put it on the Flaming Fists tab. If it is something of import or something of note in some ritual or whatever, then he'll let us know. For now, I'm not going to bother with it. But allow me to then summarize what you've brought me. You found their hideout of the cults, the cultists of the Dead 3. You dispatched everyone inside. You found some sort of stolen treasure, apparently of Tiamat's. He kind of rolls his eyes a bit. His eye a bit.
He just rolls it twice, it's fine.
He just rolls it twice because he
Gotta
knows
make up
the
for
other one
it.
can't be seen.
Yeah.
Gotta make up for it. And you found the body of one of the sons of the Duke Thorlamr van Thamper.
Oh,
And in the notes, sorry, you said, what did it say? You told me you got it, but you didn't tell me, and you don't have it anymore. Do you remember what it said? you would remember what it said. Just in
Yeah, okay.
case.
The player was racking his brain trying to
Yeah.
remember. and
You,
looking
you remember
through
what you'll remember what it said. That
Go
you
to
know,
the
blah,
dead
blah.
three and organize them.
Yeah.
Even a simpleton like you should be able to handle this.
Yeah. And that it was signed AV.
Avi.
He kind of, based on that.
And can I just quickly?
Yep.
I mean, when the captain basically telling what we all found, I would step forward. I still have the bloody head of the cult leader.
Ugh.
Oh,
Wait.
jeez, that's right. I
You pull out the
forgot.
bloody head of the call leader from your bag.
Oh my
Okay.
lord, I forgot.
And I would
Kibnaak-
I would toss the head in front of the captain's feet.
The captain doesn't flinch. He just sees a roll in front of him. He kind of moves it over with his foot to look at the face. Rolls it to the side again. Then just kind of kicks it off to the side. Right. Well, it seems you did part of your job. It seems it's deeper than we thought.
Oh, and the Dead Three seems like they were putting pressure on the bathhouse owners to keep it a secret. They left. I don't know where they are now, but they're probably.
I'm familiar with the bathhouse. We'll know who owns it. We'll look into them, see if they indeed are innocent or if they had some sort of collusion.
And as well, we did find several other people who had been kidnapped down there, other nobles of the city.
Yep. Yep.
Other nobles. They are.
Including another Van Thamper brother.
You guys already mentioned that.
Yeah.
Oh, you did. Oh,
Yeah.
We found. Oh,
You guys
what
are
was her
right.
name?
I believe
Written
it
down.
was you found
Klim Jahasso, alive
Klim
but barely.
Jahasso and Vendetta something. I can't
Vendetta
remember her last
something.
name.
Yes,
Okay.
Vendetta Cruise, I believe.
Yeah, something with Vendetta.
It's Vendetta was the first name. Let me see. If I can get it
Vendetta
real quick.
Cruise, it's in my notes, at
Yep.
least.
Cruz. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
We found those two, alive.
And
They
not
escaped.
Not familiar with the Vendetta one, but Klim, yes, of course, part of the Jahasso family.
So it would.
It's not nothing new that they're taking hostages, likely trying to get ransoms out of them.
It just.
But
It-
this note and the fact that you found the body of Mortlock Van Thamper, despite the family's distaste for him, their mother tolerates him. The fact that he is dead makes this problematic and ties them in somehow. Whether or not they were trying to use him as some sort of ransom as well. Well, if they were not too smart. They should have taken Amric or Thirstwell instead. Amric in particular, he's quite popular with his mother. Likely the one to succeed the family when she passes.
what
But
was the name of the other one you just said?
Amric, Thirstwell, and Amric, Van Thamper, and Thirstwell, Van Thamper.
Okay, cool.
Thirstwell, Thurstwell. It seems that your job isn't done. Looks like you need to go and investigate the Van Thampers next. See if they know anything, see if they're involved somehow. But for good work, I'll pay you half right now up front. And he whistles and calls over a couple of guards and sends them away. And this little one that took the note. Any reason? Any reasoning why he might have done that? Do you believe he's working for somebody?
Personally, I believe he may have a hand with the Van Thampers. He seemed confused when I somewhat probed into it, but he took an interest in the note immediately upon us finding it and reading it, and wanted to keep it for himself, later to be found to be missing off my person. And when asked who his master was, all he could tell me was that they outrank me, which leads me to believe, well, that he may be tied into this, and we'll most likely see him again.
He's very cagey about it.
either way. If he's tied in with the Van Thampas, you're going to be likely having to go speak to them anyways. So, if you have to deal with him, you'll deal with him there. Good work.
Well,
Continue with the investigation. Find out if there's any connection. And is there anything else I was going to say? Report back to me when you have more. I have to get back to these damn refugees. They just keep coming.
Don't have too much fun. And he salutes and turns on his heel.
He just kind of snorts. Not much fun in people who can't fight back.
And Kleeck will start making his way for the Elf Song Tavern. He said
Before
we
you
got
guys
paid.
go, before you guys go, oh, don't forget your payment. As two guards arrive, he grabs a few sacks of coin and tosses one to you, Kleeck, one to Nor, and then another towards Theraden and Rue. You may take the pay. You may take half the pay of the little one that left.
Well,
So you each get Kleeck and Nor. You each get 150 gold coins or gold pieces, and there's 150 in the bag that you were thrown, Theraden. So you can either keep that yourself or split it with Rue.
I will split it. In fact, I'll probably.
I would
Split it right
just
down the
stand
middle.
in there.
Kibnaak did not get one, right?
No,
No.
He's a prisoner.
he was effectively
I will note,
he was effectively strong-armed because he was taken prisoner by the Flaming Fist for causing a fight at the gate,
Yeah.
and
I do want to
he.
bring to attention that Theraden
Sure.
isn't really great at catching things.
Yeah, it was. What is?
So
Not the
You
bag
kind of
gold.
it's a bag, but it's got like it's tied at the end, so even if you drop it, it's like
What
whatever.
I'm saying is they threw it at both of us. So I mean, of the two, I think I would have caught the bag.
Okay, it doesn't matter who catches it, whoever you want.
Nothing gets past me. I'm too quick. I would catch it.
I'm just gonna try and I'm gonna speed things up here just a
Yeah.
little bit. Sorry guys, because it is already past 2. I need to take my meds and eat something really quick, so we have to take a quick break. But I want to get to the level up, so you guys can do your level up over the break.
Yes.
Great,
So-
perfect. Oh yeah, all right.
To the Elf Song Tavern.
To the
I'm
Elf
just
Song
gonna-
Tavern to level up.
If you guys need to say something in between here, we'll do it afterwards. But we're just gonna say, for expediency's sake, you all make it to the Elfson Tavern, have a nice meal, chat amongst yourselves or whatever you need to do, and then go to your respective places of rest for a long rest. So,
You better believe I have a talk with that captain.
okay, well, is there something you want to say to him right now?
I mean, I'm basically, telling him, like, I put my weight into it like anybody else. I don't, like, I'm expecting
Payment?
some payment regardless.
Kleeck would also add in that were it not for Kibnaak, that might have been a lot hairier than it actually was.
You're right. Good. You're absolved. You're absolved of your crime for attacking a god of the city. There's your payment. Might get something more once the investigation's over. Consider yourself no longer a wanted criminal.
Well, thank you, I guess.
All right.
Great.
To the Elf Song Tavern.
All right. We're gonna take a short break, guys. We're gonna come back in like 10-ish minutes, maybe a little less, maybe a little more. So over the break, please, guys, do your level ups.
Yep.
You do level up now, so you can hit that long rest button, do your level ups, roll your health, all that jazz.
Yes.
Hopefully, you guys already have your level ups figured out. So this
Yes, I
doesn't take too
do.
long. I will be right back.
Fantastic. Leveling up now.
Also,
Manage level
Kibnaak,
ups.
I am, you can have half of what Kleeck was given, so you can add 75 gold. Because he'll probably feel bad once we get back to the tavern.
I will give Rue 75 of the 150 I was given.
Great.
How much was I
I will
actually
give.
given?
Nothing. But
You
I
were-
gave
you paid nothing.
75.
I'll actually take only 25 of that
Oh,
gold, and
okay
I'm
then.
gonna give back the difference to Draeneth. Or Theraden.
I know.
Kleeck, did you remember to add the 20 gold coins to your purse?
Oh yeah,
Because I removed them from mine.
thank you. I had typed it in and then accidentally clicked away. So thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta roll HP, don't I? Oh no.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm going to. You guys ready for me to get 1 HP?
Oh
Ha!
yeah.
Because I.
I get D10.
I
Let's see.
hate all of you.
9.
Oh,
Oh,
come on.
yeah.
All right, here we go. Edit levels, level 3. Manage HP. Roll 1d6. Here we go.
Oh, I'm a beefy boy now.
I rolled a 6.
Oh yeah.
Oh my lord, I get 8 more HP. Holy goodness.
Oh no, I rolled a 3.
Oh no.
Oh well.
8 plus 6 is 14.
Oh shit, I have more spells. now.
Guys, I have
Oh,
over
dude.
20 HP now.
I can speak with aminals.
Oh no, you have that. Please abuse that.
I do.
Crucible hates speaking as animals. I love it.
But yeah, Kibnaak, if you didn't already, you can have 75 of the gold. By the
Yeah.
way,
But did the captain give me?
He gave you no
all
money.
he did was he absolved you of being a criminal.
Basically,
That was it.
all he did.
So Kleeck would give you half of his pay.
It's so nice.
What a generous bird
Wow.
person.
Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
40 HP. Oh yeah.
Somehow I
Okay, so
have
someone remind
actually, less than
me.
half you.
What do you roll with for doing manual rolls for leveling up again? I
What's your
forgot.
hit dice?
Uh,
If you go to edit level in D&D Beyond there, in the upper right, it should say max hit points, manage HP, and the hit dice below that.
So whatever that D is, like a D8, D10.
For a druid, it should be a D8.
It's 2d8.
Yeah, so you're just so every level you get 1 hit dice. So you're just gonna roll 1d8, and then go into that manage HP button, and add whatever that result is to the rolled HP section.
Okay.
So the rolled
I
HP
am
section becomes a cumulative number that adds up over time, basically.
Okay. But you do the same for like everything else, right?
For what do you mean?
Like strength, dexterity.
Oh no, none of that
constitution.
increases.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
that only happens at 4, 8, 12,
Oh right.
and assuming
get
you
an-
get there 16 and 19.
Okay.
So
So,
you have to choose to
I
take
have
an ability score improvement at 4.
So I rolled an 11, so it's 6 plus the 5 Constitution modifier.
Oh, just-
which-
Just
I added
just the
less.
rolled number.
Yeah, the Constitution is added automatically by
Yeah.
D&D Beyond.
So just
The
add
rolled
put
number,
whatever you
just add
rolled
the-
into there,
yeah.
add to whatever you
Got
rolled
it.
before.
Okay. Okay, I'm glad I asked. Okay.
Yeah.
So if I roll it twice, do I just select the higher of the two, or what? Or what?
No,
You're
you're
not
not. You're
rolling
only
twice, you
rolling. You
roll
only roll one hit die. You
Yeah.
you roll the hit die that you gain every level, basically.
So your head die, I believe, for as a druid is a D8.
Yep. So you just roll 1d8 and whatever that is.
D8, and whatever the result you get, add that number to your rolled HP.
It's a
Okay.
bit confusing, yeah. What it means by like 2d8 or 3d8 is when you take a short rest, that's how many d8s you have to heal with during your short rests.
Okay.
But when leveling up, you just roll the 1 and only add the number. Don't worry about the constitution.
It's so long. I have the same problem. I actually forgot where I have to modify the. I think it's manage HP.
Yeah, so you gotta manage HP.
Yeah,
Yes.
Go to the builder and then under 2 class there's a manage HP button.
Manage HP.
So, no, for example, what is your Your current HP total, I believe Nora was like what, 17?
I rolled a
Well, no, what was
7.
your actual like
Oh,
your health before? It was 17, yes. So your rolled HP, your what's your Constitution modifier?
2.
2? Okay. So then your rolled HP currently should be 13, correct?
I think so. Maybe. Let me see.
Because it should be you got 8 from level 1. Then you rolled your hit die for level 2, so you probably got 5, so you should be at 13. And then your Constitution modifier plus 2 for the first level, plus 2 for the second level should be 17. That's what your current HP is.
Yes.
Okay, so your rolled HP should say 13. So now you said you rolled a 7?
Mhm.
You said you rolled a 7?
Yes.
So add 7 to 13, and it should be 20. And that's it. That's all you have to do is put 20. And in the rolled HP field. And D&D Beyond will do the rest.
Sometimes.
So it should be rolled HP should be 22 now.
No, 20.
Oh,
You
20.
don't add your Constitution modifier. It does that automatically off
Well,
to the side.
I rolled a 7.
Yeah, so your rolled HP was 13.
So yeah, then it should be
Okay.
20.
Okay.
So it plus 7 is 20.
Yeah, it changed the rolled HP to 15 after I applied for whatever reason.
That's because it's already. Oh, sorry. It's because it's already automatically adding your Constitution modifier because you set yourself to
Okay.
level 3. So your originally rolled HP was 13. Then it was added. Then it added plus 2, so it'd be 15. So now it's 22.
Okay. It's changing it. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like they need to redo how the rolled HP.
It is a
thing works.
little. It is a little confusing the way the system handles it. Once you understand it, it seems really obvious and simple, but when you're trying to explain it to somebody, it seems confusing.
Yeah, I still have the same problem, like with understanding.
Just remember, whatever the number is you roll on your dice, you just add that number to your rolled HP. That's it. You don't do anything else. You don't add any modifiers. You don't add any other numbers. You just whatever that dice roll is, whatever the number is on the dice, add that to your rolled HP.
Yeah. Okay. So, I do a 1d12.
I wish
No.
I had a 1d12.
Everyone
I'm-
wishes they
so
had a
I'm just-
1d12.
So I'm just rolling a 1d12 now.
That's it. Yep, that's all you roll.
That's okay. That's a 10.
So you add
God
10 to
damn
your
it.
rolled HP.
But the roll HP, it's already filled with a 20. So
It doesn't matter. You just add 10 to whatever your rolled HP is.
So I overwrite the 20 and just.
You add whatever the number is, just add 10 to it.
So you
So
have
that
30
would
in
be a
there.
30 then.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
So you probably rolled an 8 last time. Lucky you.
Can't remember. But I'm at 39 HP now in that case.
Well, I'm at 19 HP.
What's your Constitution modifier?
Beating me
9.
now.
No, what's your Constitution modifier? Plus 2, plus
it-
3?
3.
Plus 3? Okay. So you said you got to 39 HP?
Yeah.
And you rolled a 10?
Yeah.
That's correct. Then you should be at 39 HP. That's correct. Because 26 plus 10 for the roll plus 3 from Constitution puts you to 39.
Okay.
Are we still are we still live on the stream?
I think
Is there
there's a
even there?
pause, maybe.
I don't know if he paused it or not.
Question, Crucible.
Yeah.
So I forgot about that, but with my what do I want to say, with my archetype, I get proficiency with Poisonous Kid, and I
Mhm.
already had proficiency with Poisonous Kid. Can we rule that I just pick another one as my like background proficiency, or just
Yeah,
pick
if
another?
I'll let you do it. If you
That's
can
nice.
change your original proficiency that you chose to something else.
Okay,
Because this is giving you all. It was an oversight, so it's not a big deal. I'll let you pick something else.
cool.
All right, I am back now.
Welcome back. What did you roll? I rolled a 3.
I rolled a 6. For once, I rolled max HP.
Oh shit, you have high HP.
I have 23 health now.
Oh no, I have 19 health points.
I'm healthier
Oh,
than you.
I'm so weak.
To be fair, my this type of sorcerer is set up for getting HP because I get a free 1 HP every level anyway. Because dragon thing.
I want to have dragon things.
Your baby.
Oh, baby dragon.
You're a baby. Little baby man.
Little baby.
Little baby.
Little baby man.
Little baby, baby, baby
You're
man.
not even in the party anymore. Mister, I'm gonna walk away with the note.
Yeah. Yeah, that's obstruction of justice.
Mm-hmm. Get ready to be fucking destroyed next time I see you.
It's so mean.
No, actually, you would kill me in like 1 hit.
I'll never see each
I was
other.
gonna say-
Well, probably not.
One
Why
sneak
can't I
attack,
get, like-
please.
I have 2 sneak attack dice now, right?
Yep. Yeah, you do.
Nice. Life's getting better and better.
And your archetype and whatever fun things that's gonna let you do.
Yeah, it maybe does something, but most of the time it probably doesn't do anything.
That seems like most people's subclasses, actually.
Yeah, Assassin, like, it's cool
All
on
about the
paper.
stabby.
It's got a
Yeah,
lot
it's
of
really cool on
social
paper, but-
aspects to it.
Yeah, the social aspects kind of.
Yeah. Probably not gonna get used much.
No, it's like when we reach level 9, I'm gonna bribe Crucible anyway to maybe give me something else.
15 HP to heal.
If you
Lay on
reach
hands.
level 9.
Yeah, I mean that's like
Gotta get there
like a
first.
topic
That's
that will
months
come
from
up-
now.
That will come up in a couple months yet, or tomorrow.
I
maybe.
know.
What did I want to do? Oh, I forgot something.
Gaz finds a rare candy.
Ba-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Can I be the end boss?
Oh god.
That'd be fucking cool.
Well,
I don't know if anyone's gonna do the end boss, so I'm gonna make a crucible.
wow, shameless.
Shameless plug.
Are we all big?
I think so.
Is there a
Sure,
Rhos?
Is Drain there?
I've been here. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm present.
Deriaz?
No,
There
you're
is?
Drain. What?
Really?
What did I do?
Okay. We're all here then. It's just a roll call. Calm down.
To eat here and shove food down my face. Sorry.
Yeah, I just ate a bagel, like an entire bagel. So,
Whoa, Drain. Oh, jeez, man.
I mean, it triggers Owl tremendously that I don't put anything on my bagels. I literally just grabbed a bagel out of.
Wow, that
The fridge
actually
and ate it.
Triggers me as well.
I just ate a dry cold bagel. I mean, I literally
I'm gonna
don't
get
see the
something to
problem.
drink real quick.
Okay.
But since I'm not with the group, I guess you can. do
Yes.
whatever.
So, let's get back to where we were.
Yeah.
The party makes their way safe and sound to the Elf Song Tavern. The tavern itself is. Oh, excuse me. The tavern itself is mildly populated at the moment. It is the middle of the day, around say 1 or 2 in the afternoon, and plenty of places to sit down and relax. The familiar barkeep Alan kind of nods as you enter. The half ogre guard on the bouncer on the left, and the steel suit of armor on the right as you enter the door.
Well, I need some tea.
You ask like one of the bartenders for tea?
Yep, I need tea immediately.
I'm gonna
Oh,
order
no
some
problem.
meat in it for sure.
Mead? No, mead can certainly be ordered,
As
no
in
problem.
the flesh of another animal.
Meat.
Yeah.
Oh,
make
meat.
Yeah. Make
I was
a
gonna say-
supplies. I need something.
I was gonna say, wait, you don't drink.
Something with meat as well.
All right, we have some quite nice cuts of pig, if you would like.
Steak sounds perfect.
Excellent. We'll get
The
right to you.
rarer
It's a good
the better.
roast. All right, extra rare.
You know that's not healthy for you, right? You are supposed to cook your food before you eat it.
She side glances and just kind of sighs. And, I don't
One of the busboys kind of takes the order and goes off.
Hmm.
And quite soon after, 20, 30 or so minutes, the ordered food arrives, along with a little basket of some breads and stuff.
I'm gonna break into that bread.
And your tea, of course, as well.
Mm-hmm. I would like to spend some time transcribing a spell into my book, please.
Kleeck has quietly just gone off to find a table, so we don't have to worry about that too much.
I'm just gonna go ahead and assume that this. Well, I'm gonna ask if I can assume that this is a short rest, so we can.
Well, we just took a long rest, so.
Oh, we did. Perfect.
Well, technically, at this point, you haven't done it yet because this is
we're leading up to it.
From the Basilisk Gate. I'm just like giving you guys an opportunity if there's anything you want to do here. If you guys are good, then we'll just we can fast forward it to the next day.
I'm good. I want to transcribe magic and take the long
like
rest.
Like a savage.
All right, you tear into it.
Match
What the fuck?
savagery and
I
just tear into that pig. And
Go
and for
crazy.
the first time since we've been adventuring together, feel some slight sense of camaraderie.
I'm kind of disturbed. Like, I just come back and the first thing I hear is like, I will eat that pig like a savage.
Again,
Go
Donald
on.
Glover walking into the room on fire. Yeah, like.
There's
Constant
a
meme.
lot of burping and.
I will take a different table and transcribe that book.
Can we change the map to the
Smacking
tablet,
sound.
I can, yeah. One moment.
please? I like to immerse myself in
Immersion.
this lore.
Immersion.
You're just gonna have to deal with the fact that the map is a nighttime map, and where it is actually daytime. So your immersion is gonna be slightly.
That's fine. That's fine. So Rue is sitting here like tearing into this boar, and like you can see the juices of the meat just kind of seeping out, and it's just like bright red. And as she finishes the actual globs of meat, she picks up the plate and just like licks it clean of like every bit of everything. Even though she ate rations like beforehand while walking to the tavern, she's just like shoveling the food in.
Theraden is giving the most like eyebrow raised, judgmental eyes over the rim of a teacup you've ever seen.
As soon as she's done eating, it looks like she kind of gains a little bit more self-awareness, and she kind of like straightens her back out and dabs the corners of her mouth. And she just kind of looks around a little bit, and she kind of like thinks, like, it looks like something dawns on her, and she goes, "Oh, excuse me," and she like excuses herself to go to the restroom. That just disappears for a little bit.
Theraden just looking at her the whole time and then shakes his head like, okay. Anyway, so you carry the 5 at 7.
Where's the bathroom in here?
There's no bathrooms in here.
This place doesn't have a bathroom. There is basically like a bucket.
Okay, she goes to the bucket. Where's the bucket?
Interestingly, they don't specify. I'm gonna say it's in this back room over here.
Perfect.
We'll just say it's over there, or you could just go outside in the alley like most.
Into the trough.
And
wherever she can get some private space is where she's gonna be.
yeah, either that room or in the back or out behind the
Okay.
tavern. Either or.
If there's not a door here, she puts something in front of the door. And
There's a door. There's a door.
Great.
This appears to be some sort of small storage room, but there does seem to be a bucket there. It's pretty foul smelling already.
It's okay. We'll just get some.
Very
Private.
sanitary.
Great, is that where they store the food?
No,
Good.
no, the food is not stored there.
Not the larder.
Alright.
Okay.
This is, Nor's old icon. Delete that.
Delete that. After finishing my tea, I will look to the rest of the group. If there are no arguments, I'm going to go take a nap and maybe study a bit and take care of a couple things.
Did we actually split the gold from the dungeon?
We all did when we were there. Someone did the calculation.
Yeah,
I have it all
think
written
I'm
down.
It's in one of the chats.
Yeah. It's in
I mean,
Discord.
We listed everything, but did we actually?
Deriaz split it up.
Yeah, so everybody gets 1,100 copper pieces. There's 300 floating. If the kobold wants 300 pennies, that's fine. 125 silver, and the agates are kind of floating about. They're 100 gold, but I'm not putting that down because they are not money yet,
Okay.
and also
so
seem
we've got-
important.
Oh,
We've got how many agates?
10.
10
10
of them.
agates. And everybody split how much money you said?
1,100 copper pieces and 125 silver pieces. Though, no, never mind. We did that while we were down.
We
in the
did that while we
dungeon,
were in the
so
dungeon, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Gasz would
no,
have gotten his. Yeah.
25 gold. Okay.
I was like, do I have to redo the math? Oh no.
Oh no. Oh, right. Well, I'm thinking about it. Kleeck, do you want me to do some magic crap on the stuff we found? I know how to identify stuff. I might be able to figure out more about them.
Oh yeah, do that.
That's
Sorry, I'm not here.
that's not a bad idea.
Cool. It just came to my head.
Yeah.
Put the crown and stuff on the table, and I will ritual cast identify however many times I need to see if any of this crap's magic.
Sure. You cast identify on the objects. None of them give off any sort of magical enchantment or aura of any kind.
So not magical. Definitely ritual stuff. Symbolism. Yeah. Not magical, though. Cool. That sates my curiosity.
That's. Alright, Rue meanders back into the room and she's kind of like rubbing her head as she comes in, and you can see that there's like this fresh shine as like her perfectly shaven bulb is just like glistening in the tavern light.
Oh,
That
welcome.
is all.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Yes. Anyway, none of it's
So these things
magic.
They're purely mundane.
Purely
Completely
mundane,
mundane.
probably for rituals and other things like that.
Ceremonial, I would imagine.
Yes. So, well, we
You
can take
ascertain
them.
that likely the value they have is simply due to the materials used to make them. And what
We
they
can,
go for, rather than any sort of magical, effects or abilities that would have been on them. That, yeah, there's none of that.
We can pawn them off, or we can have your Flaming Fist people hold them. Obviously, someone's going to try and kill someone else for these things, but I don't know if
Kind of
that's...
chuckles and says, or if we come across more of this cult of Tiamat, we could anger them by just putting the crown on the kobold.
Oh, I like your thought. I like that.
Rue speaks up and
Yeah.
kind of says, the difference is going to be if they know we have it, which if we killed all the cultists that were there, maybe they don't. In
Well,
which case,
Or maybe we can use it as
they're
bargaining
definitely
chips.
looking for it. They're expecting it to come back, and they have some kind of magical means of detecting this.
oh, they
Or-
They knew the moment they looked
Yes.
at us. He pointed right at Kleeck, so...
You did
Oh.
see that one of them seemed to somewhat like either cast a spell or focus on something, and was somehow informed, you believe, either through magic means or divine, and otherwise, that they knew exactly where the treasure was.
Okay.
Somehow.
Right
Okay.
through the bluff.
So, we cannot assume that we will ever be safe from them. If they are constantly trying to search, they will be able to
If
find it.
anything, I
Kill them.
I would be willing to assume that even having one coin of what is presumably a dragon god's hoard is enough for them to notice.
It's like having tracking markers on all of us. We're just all blinking lights in the darkness.
Rue didn't
So if
fully
that-
realize that until right now, and she suddenly looks really uncomfortable.
Yeah, so that's why I
Trust
wanted to
Kobold
identify some
hold on to
stuff.
Your money.
It's true.
I'm sure he won't complain.
I will say between, well, mostly I would say with your knowledge, Theraden, and knowing something about dragons, You are aware that yes, dragons are very good at like they know exactly what is theirs and how much, like exactly down to the absolute single copper piece, how much treasure they have in their hoard.
What we did today, we will
However-
not get away with again.
And you assume that likely the queen of chromatic dragons
Very persnickety.
likely also most likely has this ability. However, you do know that unless it is a particular object, it doesn't care. A dragon will not care if it's one copper piece versus a different copper piece, so long as they have a copper piece. So you believe that the coins are likely not a worry as much,
I'm mostly worried about everything else.
but likely the objects such as the agate stones, the potion that you have, and the crown will definitely do fall under that. They would know exactly what is theirs.
So I would potentially recommend that we ditch this stuff with someone who...
Actually, Nor,
you know.
you're knowledgeable in religion, correct?
Yes.
Make a religion check for me.
Has Nor entered the tavern a little bit?
He's been
later
here.
than we picked up?
No, he
He's
was
been
here the
here.
whole time.
It's just not on the map.
His icon was wrong, so we deleted it.
Yeah,
You can
that's right.
generate your own icon if you want.
I think that's in settings, right?
No, it's the second tab, the journal
Second
tab.
over.
Characters,
yeah,
and then
there
just
it
drag
is.
and drop.
Okay.
Here he is.
That's gonna be a 20.
20. From what you understand of the deities and how they work, you believe that likely these worshippers might have been possibly given divine vision in order to locate the treasure. And it's even and once they're close enough to it, they likely know its exact location, rather than just a general location. So you have reason to believe that likely Tiamat herself it was guiding these particular cultists in order to locate the treasure.
Worrying.
So-
I'd probably, I mean, I'd communicate that information to the party, but I'd also mention how, or Nor would also mention how we need to be careful if we are going to sell these off, because we don't want, some innocent individual to face the wrath of more cultists.
Agreed.
Exactly what I was
When
thinking.
you say she was driving these cultists, do you mean she's aware of what's happening?
She might be.
That you would say is unclear. You're not certain. You know that deities often can give their followers visions if they choose to, especially if they're on a particular quest of some sort or whatnot. A deity can give a follower visions of something they need to do. So these cultists likely were given visions to come to Baldur's Gate in search of this treasure. And they might have more. They might have had more information than that, but unfortunately, you didn't get to question them.
So it might be in our best interest to get rid of it to someone who's slightly more well defended than a random shopkeep, such as, I don't know, the authorities. Or someone who can, I don't know, put them into a different plane of existence or something.
Plane of existence might work.
Perhaps I'll make a...
I don't know where you
More
can
than
find
I
that.
would how to find a person like that.
I'm sure there are
frankly,
wizards here.
As much as I absolutely love the man, Captain Zodge doesn't give a shit.
Would
So leaving it
anyone...
with him is going to leave it unprotected.
Does anyone above him care? Or...
Are you like
If I had
the
to
only
take-
who care?
If I had to take a guess, likely no.
Well,
Can't we just sell it?
no. Again, we literally just said we're not selling it to some random person to get them killed by a cult.
The Flaming Fist tries its best. Gods help them, but they're... I mean, you've seen it.
Yes.
They're not they're not the best people you could rely on.
Kleeck, you would also know that in terms of anyone higher up than Zoj, the only ones that would be are either here, they're not in the city, or it would be Alder Ravengard himself. And unfortunately, Alder Ravengard, as you know, is currently missing. Alder Ravengard is also the Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
We could go to the Archduke, but hey, we found a crown and some money and people claiming it's part of Tiamat's hoard. Somehow I feel like we're going to be laughed off.
He's
Unless
also
we
missing,
can find
unless
more.
you missed that.
Oh, I did miss that.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, he is currently missing.
Well, it sounds
The Duke
like
is missing.
the Duke is missing.
So currently, most of the population doesn't know this, but Kleeck would know this, that the Archduke, Alder Ravengard, is missing at the moment. He is inexplicably gone, and they don't know where he is.
Do you tell us that, Kleeck? Do we?
No, he would still just say we could go see the Archduke, but even if we had a chance to talk to him, this claim without more proof of a grander conspiracy, we're gonna be laughed out. It's not even worth the attempt.
Well, sure sounds a lot like we need to do some more investigating then, doesn't it?
We can start with the
still think we
sorcerer's
should just
standee.
sell it.
I will take this to the gentleman that I spoke with the other day tomorrow.
Sorcerer's sundries,
Then something.
if he doesn't have more information for us, well, we at least know of one other person in the city who may have information. We just have to find the little shit.
Yes. But also, in case we run into more cultists, we could use it as a bargaining chip.
It's true.
That's true. I didn't think about that.
So,
Huh.
in any case, we can't sell it or put it somewhere safe. On us is as good as anywhere, really. So,
It's an option.
but I do need to adjourn. I am quite tired. I have to. And he kind of lifts his arms up, showing that the bandages are all muck covered, and I need to fix this, and it's kind of frustrating me. So, if you'll excuse me, friends.
It adds character.
I
He's
have
gonna wave it
plenty
away.
of that already. I don't need more. I'm going to make my bird vanish, and then I'm going to walk out of the room. And go ask the freaking bartender, like, do you have something like bandages, please? I need to fix something.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna go to sleep now, I guess, and
Yeah.
Let's long rest it up.
Let's-
we don't get attacked by cultists in the night. I
Yeah.
suppose.
Okay. You guys all retire to your respective places of rest, wherever that may be. And you get your long rest.
Before I go to sleep, Rue would probably be in the room with me because I was letting her stay in that room upstairs. I'm going to undo the bandages on my arms, just to check and make sure there's nothing weird going on the arms. Shouldn't be.
You take a look.
See
Seems
if
pretty normal.
just
Nothing unusual.
what I am used to. Okay.
Yep. Same stuff you're used to.
And then I'll just wrap them in clean. She's seen this happen before, so she's the only one I'd trust to actually see this. And I'll just rewrap my arms and give her this look of kind of being worried about something but trying to brush it off. And see you in the morning.
She'll kind of look at him, and she'll have a little bit of concern, but she won't press the issue now. But she kind of chuckles a little bit at Theraden when he was much younger and with fewer scars.
Kind of
And
cutting.
Your
out
voice is
there.
kind of cutting out a lot.
Oh, shit. Is this any better? Am I better? Am I
That's good. You're great.
A little
Okay.
bit
Say it
sharper,
again.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, just
so
just repeat.
Sure. So Rue is like, she's not gonna press the issue now. She notices that he's a little troubled, but he needs to go get some rest. But she kind of chuckles to herself, remembering like the younger version of Theraden with less scars, and looks at her own wounds and thinks to herself, you know, now I've got a few of my own. So she then snuggles into bed or whatever she's sleeping on and gets some rest.
Sleep.
That's
Go ahead with your Gasz thing.
All right, all you guys go get a good night's rest. Gaz, I need to talk to you.
Okay.
That little shit.
That little shit. That little shit. He's working for the Van Thampers.
I think he is.
I
don't
think
know if he
I
is,
agree.
Like 100%.
I think I agree with that.
That's specifically why I asked, like, does he outrank me? Because I knew he wasn't
Right.
gonna give me information.
But that's good information.
That's a vague enough question
Mm-hmm.
that he'll probably give it without thinking. That little shit.
That little shit. But yes, Rue would have seen on top of the things that she already knows are on his arms more scars from the last few years.
Yes, edgy tattoos.
They're not tattoos.
It's in the VOD now it's canon.
Actually, no, they kind of are in a way. We'll get to that
my
later.
romance.
We'll get to that later. You need to
for the
improve
record,
your
though,
character relationship with him more before he'll reveal his secrets.
Kleeck will be the last one to leave the tavern, for the record. He'll be the last one down in the lobby, I guess you would call it. Make sure everybody else goes off to bed.
Vigilant Birdman. I have a new spell now. I'm excited to shoot it at somebody.
Dude, I have 2 new spells.
You got your mom lets you get 2 spells at level 3?
Whoa!
Stupid
No.
frickin' oath crap.
What does the guy with the arrow say? Nani kuru gadu is the Overwatch choke.
Are
Gee,
you
Hanzo, why do
talking
you
about
get 2
Hanzo?
dragons? Yeah. Gee Hanzo, why do you get 2 dragons?
You
man?
are gonna take you okuro.
Yeah, there you go. But I got ensnaring strike, and I can
Ooh.
speak with aminals.
I can shoot fire out of my fingers now.
Okay, well that's way cooler than.
I don't know about that.
anything I
Ensnaring
just
strike's
listed.
pretty
Fine.
cool. But you got 2 spells, and you can speak with aminals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can also channel divinity now. It's great.
Oh, you can turn the undead man.
I can turn stuff, or as an action, you can cause spectral vines to spring up and reach for a creature within 10 feet of you. It has to succeed on a strength or dex saving throw, or be restrained.
Wow, that's actually really good.
Yeah. Order of the Ancients.
Order of the Ancients.
It looked too cool, I couldn't not.
It definitely seems cool. I may have looked at this subclass as well. Just because those spells that you get over time are fucking cool.
Out of
Mhm.
curiosity, did you
What up?
happen to take the feat called Sentinel?
I'm
what?
going to at level 4, but I know monks move much faster than me and can pin down things. So if you're going to, feel free. I can do something else. Because I don't think Sentinel stacks.
It does not. In fact, it's to a disadvantage if more than one
Yeah.
person has it.
If
So-
if 2
So-
people with Sentinel next to each other,
Were
it
you
kind of cancels it
planning on
out.
getting it, I'm guessing?
It's something I'm considering. I'm taking a feat at this level instead of stats since I rolled pretty well with my stats. I think I can.
But we're level
Same.
3. You don't get a feat yet.
Oh, I thought
She's
level
thinking
3
ahead, I think.
Add upgrade.
We're level 3. You get your stat or feat at level 4.
Okay, never mind. Okay, putting it off then. Forget it.
But yeah,
We'll talk about it later.
at least one
Yeah.
person with Sentinel is very advantageous.
It's like I was planning on it, but it's also like there's other things I could take. I also rolled really well on stats. So
I'll message
if you,
you about it later, and we'll crunch some numbers and figure that out.
I think even without needing to crunch numbers, I think you're better with it just because of your movement speed.
Yeah.
Like every
Sure.
turn you have 15 feet on whatever I can do.
Yeah.
So
you
you're
can
probably gonna be able to
much
hit more
easily
people.
Pin down like a spellcaster or something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I also have access to meta magic now, so yay! I can finally use sorcery points for
Ooh.
something that isn't just making spell slots.
Hooray!
I can shoot 2. Oh wait a minute.
You can shoot.
Can I
2
shoot
lasers.
6 rays of scorching rays with this? Oh shit.
Probably.
Oh.
I would imagine.
Oh crap.
If you just need to absolutely destroy a motherfucker.
Well, I have to put it on 2 targets. This is the point of twin spell.
Ah.
So I can shoot 3 little fire darts at 2 different people simultaneously. That's a lot of dice.
I guess.
I know. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Is it though?
It sure is.
Okay, I believe you.
And while we're these whispers, it's DM time. Thanks people on Twitch for hanging out and watching. I do really appreciate it. I'm glad you're all enjoying watching our little band of misfits.
How many people are hanging out?
Like 14 or something like that currently. 16.
Oh wow! Holy shit! Oh whoa!
It was, I think it was up to like 20 or something earlier. Whatever.
Dang.
I know.
Boy.
Oh boy. So yeah, not to put the pressure on you guys, but dude, there's 20 people potentially watching. Like a million, yes. Like a million people, Brendan.
Does Theraden snore?
He probably
God,
snores quite
so-
loud.
Oh god.
yes.
Rue is she's having a hard time getting some sleep tonight.
He's
Aw,
just,
yeah.
he's passed out with his book on his chest going.
Sense.
One level of exhaustion. Aw, yeah.
When Rue wakes up in the morning, you're all gonna notice she's looking a little bit haggard. There's some dark circles under her eyes. She looks irritated, kind of on edge. If she had hair, it would be disheveled.
Don't worry.
Also,
Kleeck won't call it out when you see him still down in the lobby.
yeah,
You'll
you're.
both come to her and say, "Wow, you look tired."
That would be so rude.
It would be
No.
rude.
Rude, you say.
Ah, rude, you say.
Oh, I don't get what. Please explain the joke.
Her character name is Rue. Rude.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Oh dang.
I know it's been like 6 sessions, but hey, her character's name is Rue.
That's cool. You don't know what my character name is?
Sure.
It's Kibnaak.
Whoa.
What?
The plot thickens like a fine soup.
That quiet little huh?
Huh?
Just imagining Kibnaak at the table still eating, hears his name, and he just looks up like, huh?
Huh?
Mouth full.
But yeah, Theraden is, he's probably gonna get some good sleep. Fun point of fact, the beds are probably not sized for someone who's over 6 feet tall.
Probably not.
Oh.
So he's probably got like the ankles over the end of the bed kind of thing going on. He's a tall boy.
Yeah. It's funny because he's got like the least amount of health. It doesn't really make sense.
Right,
does it?
he's huge but frail.
He doesn't have the least amount of health anymore.
Right, Gasz does. I'm the second
Yeah.
weakest now.
Little stabby baby man.
Also,
Little baby man.
little baby man.
How are you so short?
Oh.
I assume we're waiting on.
I mean, we have to wait for the DM to come
Yeah.
back. He's
Gasz
one-on-oneing with
Crucible.
Gaz.
Oh, I see. That makes sense.
'Cause-
For why we were left alone.
Indeed.
Yeah.
That's why I'm trying to fill
Gasz
the
isn't
time
with
by.
us, so
Look at me. I am the DM now.
we're reporting back to Mr. or Mrs. AV.
Yep.
Gosh, who could that be?
Who could that be?
You
Well,
know,
I truly
AV
believe he's working.
I
with us.
100% believe that.
If
in
the Duke is
future-
missing,
In the future, do you think we should find a way to continue streaming the DM zone while we go away so that watchers can see and hear what's happening there?
Crucible would have to be streaming it, basically.
Mm.
So
You couldn't just like turn your physical volume all the way down?
I think that's a lot of trust.
It is, but mean,
It's
what
true.
could go wrong?
That sentence is exactly what could go wrong. Also, Rhos, make sure you update your character's health in Roll20.
Oh, thank you. I did it on my character sheet, but
Yep.
not 20.
Yup.
Plus, I think even if like you do try and separate things, learning something while in there, 5-6 sessions down the line can be hard to remember. Like, do I actually know this, or
Mhm.
did I just overhear it? So.
Well, that's the thing is we would have to remove ourselves to a place where we couldn't hear, but all the watchers and stuff could.
Yeah.
And, like, you know, I think it would enhance the
I
story.
guess.
Like if
Yeah, I
they
guess
know,
that's
but
true.
we don't. Yeah.
In this case, especially since they're doing like side plot things, I do agree in that case. Well, I'll have to think about it a little bit.
Yeah, maybe we can think about that. Get that figured out.
It is kind of neat to just get the group's perspective, because I did talk about this with Crucible. He's like, I really should be the one streaming because I'm the DM, but then at the same time, it's kind of nice to just, the viewers have the exact same knowledge the players have, basically.
This
Yeah,
is
I suppose.
Theraden's descent into a wilderness.
Basically. Which, I mean, they got to hear my very brief whisper earlier, which, by the way, is extremely concerning, and I feel like something bad's really about to happen, but don't worry about it.
I have had that feeling since roughly 3 months before session 0. Don't worry.
It's not a general world
roll-
weariness.
Oh, okay. Mine is.
No, I'm just gonna say, watch your backs.
Viewers, what do you think? I mean, Shiggy Shex says she likes that.
Yeah.
We only know
Shex
who
likes it.
knows. But how do
Call
you
now.
feel?
Press 1
Call
if you
now.
think that there are demons.
Comment, like, and subscribe, and
Oh my lord.
Wanna hear it.
Press 3
1.
for Spanish.
Oh, what?
There we
Oh,
go.
wow.
That was a little long. Apologies.
Sorry.
It's okay, we
I
were
guess
we were
pressing
chatting.
3 brings back the DM.
Yeah,
and it's not
apparently.
Spanish.
Whoops.
No,
We need to update the
you
VM.
called?
We need to update the VM software for that. Anyway. Welcome back, friends.
All right, the day dawns. You all wake, rested after a long, long day, and the day is yours. What would you like to do?
I snored most of the night, so.
Rue wakes
Oh.
up and immediately orders some food.
All right. How early in the morning are you waking up?
Crack of dawn.
Earlier than everybody else. And,
Okay, so we'll say pretty early riser, 7 a.m. kind of.
and it's possible that the people making food aren't awake yet, so she's just gonna wait until they're awake and ready, and then
Yeah.
she's gonna order like
You take a cursory glance downstairs into the main tavern area. You do see Alan, the owner, actually already at the bar, just starting to getting things ready for the day. He kind of notices you at the stairs and just nods. Good morning.
oh hello. Good morning. You guys haven't happened to open the kitchens yet, have you?
Kitchen opens in about another 30 minutes to an hour, depending on how long it takes the cook to get up. Sometimes he's a bit hard to get to work, but we keep him around because he's pretty good at his job. Otherwise,
Any chance I can put in an order now to be ready? As soon
I
as
can take your
possible?
order for you.
All right, she's gonna look at the menu. Whatever's meat is gonna be on the menu.
Whatever's meat.
They have, it seems, with some of the cheaper cuts of the Rhos, the pig that they had last night. They have it available as like a pea meal style bacon that you can get for the morning, along with just typical eggs, and you can get baked potatoes as well, along with it, and other sort of breakfasty type foods. Fresh vegetables and fruit is also available.
This
Perfect.
breakfast
She's
adventure.
just gonna go with the meat and 1 apple.
All right.
I'm excited to see your strategy for this singular apple.
All right.
All right.
Whenever Theraden
Wait
wakes
for
up,
that.
he is skipping breakfast and going straight to Sorcerer Sundries with all the stuff if he can.
Okay. Do you go off on your own to Sorcerer Sundries?
I'm announcing to the party if Kleeck is still downstairs.
Yep, he's been there the whole time.
Peek my head in and be like, "Hey, can I borrow that stuff? I'm going to go see the man."
You would see as well when you peek downstairs, Rue. You also see Kleeck sitting at a table.
Oh, great. I'll go ahead and sit by him while I'm waiting for my bacon to come out.
All right.
I'm going to scoot by and be like, hey, I'm going to go see the Sorcerer's Sundries guy. Do you want me to go take that stuff with me?
Oh, should we come with you?
I mean, that's up to you. It's just literally up the road.
Maybe
Yeah.
one other person with might not be a bad idea.
Someone, but I figure...
I'll come with you.
I don't think I actually... Yeah, I didn't put Sorcery Sundries on the map. My bad.
No. I know it's up around the corner, though.
I'll do that real quick.
But yeah.
Maybe Nor would go, so Rue can have her breakfast in peace.
You have your breakfast. I'll take...
Oh, that's right.
I'll take the druid with me, and we'll go on a bit of a morning adventure.
That's a great idea. Go ahead and do that.
What I would do is are there any kobold shopkeepers in the city?
Do you want to look for some while you're...
Yeah.
By the way, where did you sleep? Did you sleep at the inn?
I slept in the chair. I fall asleep in the chair.
Oh,
I never left.
right here.
Okay. All right, so then, Rue, when you go downstairs, you see Kleeck sitting at a table patiently, and you see in one of the like alcoves, you kind of see on top of a table a passed out kobold.
All right.
It seems that Alan, the owner of the Elf Song Tavern, is like, yeah, whatever. I just let them sleep there. It's fine. As long as they're not literally like homeless bums, they don't mind. It seems.
Rue will kind of like poke at his foot to see if he wakes up.
Okay.
Kibnaak.
Okay.
Yeah. What the... What time is it?
Oh, it's probably about 7:30 in the morning.
Oh shit! I have things to do. If you excuse me. And I would just
I got shit to do.
Just stand up and walk straight out of the
Oh, let me
door.
just squeeze right past you there.
Oh, let me just squeeze right past you there.
And I would look for shopkeepers, koboldish.
I have to go water my cat. I'll see ya. All right.
And there were two.
And then there were two.
All right. So, Nor and Theraden, you guys make your way to Sorcerous Sundries. One moment as I think I'll bring up all the stuff.
Oh no, not battle music, no! A wild cultist appeared. Dun 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 dun.
Yeah, they really don't organize these information very well sometimes.
Hey, the information's not very well organized.
Alright,
Ah, jeez, Crucible.
So you see, after a short 5-minute walk, you do see the Sorcerer's Sundries building in the distance, familiar to you, Theraden, but you do see the domed stained glass roofs of the Towel Round shop.
I'll go right on inside.
It says closed on the front.
Oh shit.
He smells goes right on his.
I suppose it is early in
like
the morning, huh?
8 a.m. in the morning, so the shop doesn't seem to be open yet.
Well, I'll wait around until it's bloody open.
You see a face come up to the door, and you see the familiar face of Rivlin. Not open yet.
I have something I need you to take a look at.
It can wait another hour.
Another hour? Oh, for God's sake. Are you sure? It's very interesting, you know, like, I kind of need your help with a matter of... dragon cultists ring a bell?
He doesn't seem to have any sort of visual reaction to that, but make a persuasion check.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay. He kind of looks back into the shop and then he kind of motions towards something and he's just like, "Get." All right, come in. And he opens the door for you and beckons you inside.
Come on inside. Look around, see what he might have been gesturing like that towards.
Make a perception check.
That was a journey. 11.
11. You look around, nothing, just a dark, musty interior of a clearly a magic, definitely a magic shop.
Okay. My compatriots and I have sort of come into the possession of a couple things, and I would greatly appreciate you looking at them and seeing if you can find out anything about them that I didn't. If you wouldn't mind.
All right. Bring them to the table. Let's take a look.
I'll lay out the crown, the mask, one of the agates, basically all the weird stuff.
So Rivelin kind of starts to shift it through, kind of picks up the crown in his strong hand, the slightly withered other hand going towards the agates and looking at them. He makes a gesture, one you're familiar with, casting identifier. Well, don't seem to be that interesting. Mundane items. It's a reasonable quality of make, however. It could be worth a pretty penny.
Good. Okay. That was mostly what I needed. There's nothing weird about them, which is good. I'm glad that you also agree, because I didn't find much weird about them either.
Where did you find them?
Well, sort of in a cultist den. Yeah.
Okay.
Been a little busy the last couple of days, actually. My friends and I were accosted by some dragon cultists for these items, and we got away.
Of Tiamat?
Oh, yes. Seems there were some in the city, and they were here to take this stuff back.
He kind of immediately sort of, puts it down and then kind of slides it back towards you. I don't have much interest in this. Sorry, friend.
I'll judge by that reaction that most likely wouldn't. Well,
I know what happens to those who I've taken from them. We'll say. Had to bat run in that war 4 years ago.
Yes, seems like it was quite the thing. I wasn't in this region at the time much, but... Well, alright. I'll put them back in my bag. Oh, you have any potions?
Oh, I have several. Let me look to see what I have in stock.
Think I might need a refill on some things, and you're my man.
All right. How am I going to give you? So I can give you I can just tell you exactly what's in their inventory. Just to be quick.
I should actually buy some stuff too.
So in terms of potions, he does have, it seems, a couple of healing potions again that he has seemingly have cooked up. So he has 2 more of standard healing potions and 1 greater healing potion. Standard healing potions are at 50 gold pieces. The greater, I believe, go for 250. I recall.
Yep.
I think. Yeah, 250 sounds right. They go for 250 gold pieces. That's all in terms of potions that he seems to have at the moment. He does have several other items of interest, several scrolls and various magical items as well.
What kinds of magical items?
Well, he produces a few things. First off, he brings what appears to be a small bow out. This is a magically enchanted short bow. It's a simple enchantment, makes it a little bit easier to hit, and does a little bit more damage. It's the equivalent of a +1 Sherpa.
I'll be right back. I'm sorry.
No problem.
Interesting.
Then he brings out a dagger, and the dagger it seems to be somewhat carved to look like almost like a fang.
Ooh.
And you look at it, and you swear you see almost like the glistening of something, of like a sorry, hold on, the glistening of some sort of almost like coating on it.
I want dagger.
This is commonly known as a dagger of venom. It
Ooh.
is.
I want it.
It is quite effective when it comes to dealing damage, of course, like any dagger would. So slightly magical enchanted. However, its most notable feature is its ability to poison when a wound is inflicted onto the target.
I see. Oh, that'd be handy if we had someone who used daggers in our party, wouldn't it, Noel?
I would love to go through every one item in
Yeah,
here like that, but it's going to take too long.
I'm
So,
sure there's a bunch.
He also has dimensional shackles,
Ooh.
which he explains are shackles that you can put onto someone, and it prevents them from using magic, including any magic that would allow them to teleport away, for example.
Ooh.
He has an enchanted flail of warning, which warns the individual who is using it that there is hostile creatures nearby, and several, as well as a rod of tentacles, a vicious glaive, which does extra damage when it scores a critical hit, and a wand of the War Mage, which gives you a bonus to attack and damage when using attack type spells.
Now,
As well as several scrolls. Scroll of Fear, Scroll of Flameblade, Scroll of Maximilian's Earthen Grasp, Scroll of Seeming, Scroll of Speak with Dead, Scroll of Staggering Smite, and Scroll of Wall of Water.
ooh. So, if I were to ask you how much for that War Mage wand, what would you say?
Oh, the wand, 1,200 gold pieces.
I see. And the Scroll of Seeming?
The Scroll of Seeming, it is a higher level spell, so it is a little harder to come by and create, but 1,280 gold pieces.
Good to know, a bit rich for my blood at this moment, but I will keep that in mind.
Is Wall of Water similarly priced?
The Scroll of Wall of Water is 400 gold pieces.
Not quite enough for that.
Well, and keep in mind, it is a one-use spell, so... Scrolls are always...
For anyone who isn't aware, when you have a scroll that contains a spell of it, it allows the user to cast a spell. I believe even if you can't cast magic normally, I'm pretty sure you can still use a scroll. But it is a one-time use. Once you cast it, the scroll essentially becomes useless.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Okay.
Alright. Well, yikes. Alright, well, I will keep that in mind, because I do like the sound of that wand, but I think for today, I'll just take the 2 health potions that you have.
May I split with you, Theraden?
Oh, sure, absolutely. So, 50 gold a pop, and we'll get out of your hair. Sorry to have bothered you so early.
No problem. It's trifle.
Indeed. Have a wonderful day. Drop the
You
money
too.
on the table, take the bottle, and speed walk out of the building.
All right. You have 2 potions of healing.
Yes. And
Anything else?
that's all I wanted to do, unless Nora wants to do something else.
I want you to buy me that dagger.
Nope, you're not part of the party anymore. Fuck off.
Okay.
You left.
No one even asked how much it was.
Nope. Oh, Theraden literally doesn't care about daggers. He wants magic stuff. If there's nothing else, we'll go back to the tavern and Kibnaak can find his kobold man. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. So, going to Kibnaak now. What is it that you're doing today?
Basically shopping. I wanna check for maybe a potion seller and weaponsmith.
Okay, a blacksmith is easy enough to find. There are several of them within even just the area around Eastway. So, is there something in particular you're looking for?
So right now I just want to browse a bit. Maybe for different great swords, like maybe the one with that gives you 1+.
Like a magical, you're
A
looking for
magical
a magical
sword.
greatsword?
Yeah.
Looking through the blacksmiths, make an investigation check.
13.
13. You spend the better part of about an hour or two looking around, asking. Some people not taking you too seriously, being a kobold, but some of them actually giving you some, like useful information, pointing you towards some local blacksmiths in the area. However, you approach all of them and none of them sell anything magical. They have standard types of weapons and armor, as well as working on any other sort of blacksmithing work that is needed for the city, be it making axles for carts or shoes for horses.
Well, that was a waste of time. In that case, I would. If I can't find anything for my weapon, I probably go searching for a potion seller.
Okay. Make a charisma check for me.
4.
4.
That
Well,
seems appropriate.
Try as you might, you ask around, but no one seems to be too interested in that. They either just straight out ignore you, or they send you on a wild goose chase, it seems, as you run around the city, all over the lower city, and you do not find any place that sells any sort of potions or magic.
Well, can I keep searching, or should I?
Sure, I'll say you that took about another 2 hours or so. So if you want, you can make another roll. I'm gonna make it easier this time.
Yeah, I'm keep searching. There
Okay.
must be a potion seller somewhere.
If only he had asked where we got our potions from.
I mean, I'm still. I haven't returned to the inn, so I'm still. I wouldn't know. Should I do another charisma check, or?
Yeah, another charisma check, please.
A 5.
Oh, no. Nobody likes kobolds.
All right.
The
It
sigh.
takes you a while again. Another 2 hours later. At this
Oh,
point, it's
God.
already well into mid-afternoon. But you finally do find a spot. And you arrive at... One moment. You arrive at what appears to be some place known as Felaghar's Fireworks.
This can
Doesn't
only
sound
go
like a
well.
potion seller.
This can only go the right direction.
You are told by an individual saying, well, they do sell apparently this place does sell a few potions.
Potion seller.
Potion seller.
I require your
look at that.
strongest potions.
I need your strongest potions. I really should just copy paste all this into my own freaking thing so I don't have to keep searching for
I
this.
need to do a really quick be right back, but since you guys are just getting potions for a moment now.
Yeah, no problem.
And strongest potions. Strongest of potions.
Potion seller.
You're a
I'm-
rascal.
Going into you are a rascal with no respect for kobolds.
No respect for kobolds.
Why should I respect kobolds when my potions can do anything they can?
Honestly, it's probably true. You approach what appears to be a four-story stone structure that seems to constantly stream smoke of unusual colors, from various vents and chimneys from its roof.
All right. I would
Do you
knock at
do you
the
enter?
door and yeah.
The door's unlocked, and you hear like ting, 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 ting as you open it, and there's a bell. Inside, you do see what appears to be some sort of elaborate showroom spanning the bottom 2 floors of this building, and you see behind a counter what appears to be a human male who seems to be going over some logs or some papers on his desk. And he kind of looks up and sees you approach, as you know, about to say, "Oh, hello, welcome." And then he stops and he notices who has entered. Ah, how may I help you?
Do you have any? Do you have any potions? Healing potions. To be
Healing
precise.
potions? He kind of looks around, almost like you could tell on his face, like, is this kobold really coming here asking for potions? And then kind of looks around a bit. Unfortunately, no. I have other types of potions, but not healing potions here. Sorry. If you need
Well,
acid or antitoxin, I've got that. Or Alchemist's Fire.
I'm afraid not. Do you perhaps know someone, another potion seller that would currently have healing potions in stock?
You could try Sorcerer's Sundries. Rivellin tends to carry them quite regularly. It's over, and he kind of like gives you some rough directions on where to go to get there from his shop.
Okay.
Anything else?
I think you. No, thank you. I think you have helped me quite a lot. with
Okay.
that.
As you're
very
leaving, go
much.
ahead and make a perception check for me.
9.
9. Okay.
9.
9. Yeah. You continue out. Do you head through the directions that you were given?
Yeah.
Okay. Just for expediency's sake, you see the same thing. You speak to the same individual, Rivellin Blackhand, who states to you, "Oh, sorry, someone actually just came in and bought my last 2 that I
Oh
had."
god, this quest for potions.
Spoiler, it was us.
I still have this greater one if you'd like it. And he shows the greater health potion. 250 gold pieces.
Oh, gee. No, I don't even have that much.
There was this
didn't
big
think
blue
you did.
kobold who bought all my potions.
A very tall blue kobold.
How is this even possible? Where are all the healing potions? Do you perhaps know a potion seller that would have any healing potions in stock?
Not anyone official. There are, of course, numerous dubious proprietors of
Dubious.
various types of items that you can find in the city. I wouldn't recommend going to them, but if you're desperate,
Sure. Can you give me at least 1 or 2 names?
I am not well versed in that field, but I do know that any sort of strange sales of items tend to go down in the catacombs. It is a location underneath the, as I again try to remember the name of the place. It is a location underneath the Wide.
The Wide.
Great.
I don't know much about it myself. I stay out of those circles. Anything else I can help you with?
No, thank you.
What about a dagger? okay, I'm gonna be.
Oh, I think you helped.
Little
me.
did we know that Gasz has not left the party.
He's
Off
just
in the corners, in
yeah.
the shadows, trying
just
to
like,
prompt us to get it
man,
done.
I want that dagger.
Guys, get the dagger.
Did somebody say something?
I want the dagger.
Somebody say something.
That voice.
Who is that? Whatever.
All right.
Did you hear something? Must have been my
Must have been the wind.
imagination.
The wind's howling.
Wind's howling.
The wind's howling. Get me that dagger.
Anyway.
Alright, where are you going now? Are you heading back, or are you continuing your search as it starts to get into mid to late afternoon?
I'm going. I'm checking for.
Oh my lord, we are wasting the whole day.
I mean.
We have an investigation to be doing. We have 5 health potions.
I marked the place down, but I.
We'll say you talked with the party before you left, and you guys had agreed upon a time to, meet back at the Elf Song Tavern.
Yeah, I would mark the place down, but I would head back to the tavern, a bit devastated after my third short post.
Poor
Literally
kobold.
running around all day.
Oh, hello,
for the
Kibnaak.
search.
This goddamn city.
What
Not
do
a
you-
single healing potion.
Oh, we bought healing potions earlier.
What do you mean you bought healing potions? Where?
At Sorcerer's Sundries. I was going to go get some things identified and looked at.
Me?
No, you never asked. And I hold up mine and point at Nor. Like, we both got a potion because, I mean, he had a greater one. That's quite expensive. And so now I have 2 on my person. So...
Damn right, the greater healing potion was expensive.
I'm sorry you ran around all day. I mean... It's unfortunate, but we should work on our communication skills, perhaps. So, Kleeck. Would you perhaps know what we should do with our investigation next? I mean, if we're looking into the Van Thamper, shouldn't we try and contact one of them?
Maybe an option. I'm not the most fond of just directly contacting someone who may be against us.
But if we don't know they're against us and they don't know we're against them...
Kleeck, you would know the location of the Van Thamper Villa in the city. It is in the Temples district of the Upper City. So you do know how to get there. Their, home is not a secret or anything like that. If you are looking to get in contact with a specific individual of the family, or maybe, like, if you have knowledge of the whereabouts, I'd have to say, go ahead and give me a... Ooh, what would it be? It's tough. I'd say go ahead and give me a, just say history check.
5.
Yeah, you have no idea. Actually, no, there is a connection there you would have, so do it with advantage.
Oh, thank God.
There is a connection.
Okay, that's a little better. 15.
15, okay. I just remembered, yeah, there's one small connection. You know a place, it's a bit of a more rundown tavern. Actually here in the Eastway district, called Low Lantern. It is a place the Flaming Fist often goes to either pass time or accept bribes from the local thieves guild or anyone else of dubious report. You also
said
know
Rhos.
because of this that an individual, Amric Van Thamper, actually runs a money money lending business out of this tavern.
I can hear the quotation marks around it.
Yes, you can hear the quotations. Money lending. You do know that he often is known to frequent this particular tavern. You've been there a couple times yourself, but never. Only because you were brought along with some of the other patrol you're with, because they wanted to stop either for drinks or to accept a bribe.
Said it was Low Lantern was the name
Low
of it?
Lantern, yes. You know it to be a decommissioned and no longer seaworthy ship that has been permanently docked to the eastern harbor. And the tavern is actually built into the ship.
Kleeck would kind of rub his chin a little bit, metal squeaking against metal, before
Oh, my
eventually
ears.
saying, I guess we could see the Van Thampers. The villa's somewhat open, but the odds of them actually being there are slim. We could check the Low Lantern if we head to the harbor. I'm pretty sure I've seen one of the Van Thampers there before.
Well,
We might be able to catch him.
sounds like a great place to start.
Marking it on the map right now.
Why don't you lead the way? Kleeck, we'll get ready and we'll go on a bit of an investigation adventure.
Can do. And he'll go ahead and start heading for the exit.
So, doing all that, like, Kip looking for his potions, and you having your discussions in the Elfsong Tavern. Crucible?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, I would say that Gasz would probably been looking for the group and see where they're staying, and I guess like eventually we'll find out that they're in the Elfsong Tavern.
I will say it wouldn't take you long. From whenever you decided to return, you figured that likely the Elfstone Tavern is a good place to look for them, seeing as that's where you guys have been meeting before.
I thought so as well. So Gasz would be on the other side of the street, in front of the exit, behind a couple of crates. And when the party decides to leave the tavern, he would just step forward, his hood up deep in his face, covering him from the sunlight. Just standing there and looking at the group in plain sight.
Okay. Are you guys heading out now then?
Yes.
To the lantern? All right.
I would say yeah. Kleeck
So
would
you all exit, and out from the tavern you see Gasz standing on the opposite side of the street, staring at you guys.
Well, that's sooner than I expected.
Well. Come back to just say
you-
hello?
I would. And he carefully moves closer, just keeping an eye on the group, checking if they're like hostile in any
Roll
kind of way.
Roll a 20.
Theraden has his hands behind his back, kind of nonchalant.
Kleeck's arms are crossed, but I mean he's a giant, full like a suit of armor man. Like it's hard to
Pretty
read him.
scary.
Are
So he
Theraden
holds
just
this distance, like he keeps like a good distance between you, and then he grabs in his bag and like he pulls out the note that has been missing, and he looks pretty guilty. He looks pretty sorry.
Well, that
I'm
would have been used
kinda hopeful.
earlier.
I would like to give this back.
Just openly? You're not asking for anything in return?
I really would like to I really would like to stay with you guys.
And what does your
If that's
master have to
possible.
say about that?
He is okay with that. Apparently, and Gus looks pretty confused. Apparently I'm free.
Free
I don't
as...
have a master. And Gus just like he just says it like that, but you notice that he's pretty much absolutely confused about that fact, and he seems kind of lost actually.
So
We
you
would-
were let go? Then?
It seems to be like that.
So
To
you
be
need a
clear,
job.
they didn't necessarily say you were let go. They just said if you wanted, like, if you wished to go, they weren't going to stop you.
Yeah, so to him it's like he's kind of free, I suppose.
Yeah.
So what you mean to say is you're looking for work?
I would really like to keep on working with you.
Quick will go ahead and take a step forward, take the note, and then put it in his bag, rifle through his bag, and then pull out the 75 coins and toss it to Gasz, saying, "Here, joining bonus." And then we're heading to the Low Lantern. Try to keep up and start walking again.
Gus just holds the bag and is confused and falls a little bit behind if the group starts walking, but then he quickly joins them, looking pretty happy.
All right.
I have several
So-
questions.
It is
several
it is 50 minutes to 4 here in Eastern time.
Mhm.
So we can either call it right here, which is a good place to stop, or we can go for like a little bit longer. Up to you guys.
I would
I
have
think
to
I,
stop at 4,
there's, like,
so
Chainsawing happening right outside my window, so that's why I've been muted for a large majority
No
of this.
worries.
So,
Yeah, if Deriaz
I
has to
only
go at
have
4,
15
then
minutes,
we're good
so,
to stop.
If you only have 15, I'll say this is probably a good place to stop it then.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No
That's fine.
That's okay.
worries.
That's
totally
fine.
cool.
Well, then next time we will continue our adventure and in the search now, looking for.
But on
an
Friday instead of Saturday.
No, we
Oh,
can't do
are we
Fridays.
doing a different day?
No.
I think Tarkus can.
No, I can on Saturday. I can't play on Sunday next week if you were to choose to pick the Sunday. For
No,
whatever
we're
reason.
still sticking to Saturday, unless there's an emergency and like we really want to play and a different day works, we will. Otherwise, it's still always Saturday.
Okay, sounds
I
good.
will. I'll take care of this after. So the next time we'll continue. You'll continue your investigation now, looking for Amric Van Thamper, your next lead into this strange, mystery as to what's going on with the cultists. Are the Van Thampers involved, and the refugee crisis as a whole, as well as other strange, little threads of information and
Yeah.
things weaving together.
Some
Like-
small timer named Tiamat? I'm not really sure.
And also the mystery why nobody in the city is selling healing potions.
Yeah, that too.
That's the real
One
That's
day-
the real mystery,
That's
man.
the real crime. That's the real crime here.
Well, for what
So-
it's worth, Gaz, I'm glad you're back with us.
I am glad I am back too.
Rue
I'm
puts
very
his little
sorry
hand
for what
on
I
his
did.
shoulder because she feels like he's so naive, and she has this feeling like she just wants to, like, guide him for some reason. But yeah, she's glad he's back.
Gus
think,
enjoys the attention.
Nor would like kind of have the same concern, and he would tell Gaz that you are welcome to join and stay with our group for more than just work.
Gus seems really happy about that. I would
Aw.
really like to.
Oh.
All right. Well, then until the next time we play. Thanks for watching and thanks for playing.
Yeah.
Baby man
for
return.
The
watching
baby
and
man
thanks for that.
returns.
Baby man.
Little baby baby man.
And
That's what I'm,
Yes.
that's what I'm,
It's
that's what I'm
Dagger.
naming the summary of this episode.
the baby man returns.
Little baby man returns.
Oh, wonderful.
Baby man will get a new dagger.
If he's got the money for it, which since he
on,
doesn't have any money.
He has the best form of payment, the 5-finger discount. Or I guess for couples, it's a 4-finger.
4-finger discount.
I even gave you a joining bonus. God damn it.
Thank you.
That's rescindable. Anyway, thank you guys on Twitch for watching. Much appreciated, and we'll be back in hopefully a week.
Bye.
See you guys then.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Boy,
Yeah.
boy.
Bye.